Okay, can you hear me this time? I think... Okay, let me check. I should not be muted this time around. Let me see. Okay, okay. Supposedly you can hear me. Hello, it's Hello Hearts. The Anti-Cupid. Faker of Hearts. Loser of Games. I used to say hater of children, but I'm starting to realize that's a bad motto. You know, I'm concerning parents. Concerning myself too, to be honest. Oh my god, you're always here. Hi, Fluffies. I'm surprised you're still here. Wait, thank you. I appreciate it. This nice person who's always quietly supporting me. You always show up to say hi. You're always looking. Hi, I appreciate you. Thank you. I hope you're having a lovely day. Don't mind the weed smoking girlfriends in the corner. Let me just... okay. Let me check. Okay, yeah. My tablet is working. Because I can't use my tablet to mess around in OBS. I guess it makes sense because it would be weird if I could do that. Controlling my OBS with my drawing powers. Sorry, that's kind of disorienting. We'll be working on commissions today. It's gonna be more of a chill kind of stream. I hope you don't mind. I've been kind of sleepy. We're also gonna be testing if I'm gonna get copyrighted or not by this background music. Because I'm pretty sure it's okay. I think. Because it says it's background music. It's made by this Japanese person, and I'm still not fluent in Japanese, so I can't quite tell what they mean here. So it should be okay. I hope so. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a very unpleasant surprise at the end of the stream. Okay, let me check just a couple more things. I have Mix It Up open. I have... Oh yeah, I also have Sami. I freaking love Sami. I can do so many silly things with Sami. I need to add more stuff. I need to add a caramel dancing redeem. It's gonna be fun. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that. There's a couple of things I need to fix for my stream as well. For example, my model. I have a cat ear redeem. However, you cannot use it because silly little me messed up the draw order in the model. So my cat ear phases through my shoulders. Which is so sad because I had a cute little mask added to it. I think it looks very cute. Okay. So right now we got this. I have 4 emotes to work on. And 2 personalized requests. Set of personalized requests are 2 are they're both memes, which I'm excited about. I never done like meme commissions before. I mean, I done meme commissions, kind of silly stuff before. I have this one emote that's like glamorous, like that one, like the lady with the really heavy makeup going like this with her hands and like, oh, work it, girl, slay. Serve. For a buddy of mine. I should do one of those for myself, now that I think about it. I think it would be great. Ooh, hi Brad! Welcome to the stream, it's nice to see you. I decided on drawing. I can't put on copyrighted music yet. It would be nice if I could. I will be looking into that later, but I wanted to start streaming, and I don't think it's good to try to change things right before stream, because that's how you get scuff, and I'm already cursed to have it. So I was a bit worried about that. I decided, no, I'm gonna play it safe. So we got this. I got this little Animal Crossing background music thing. I don't know if it's copyrighted. I was mentioning this earlier. I don't know if it is copyrighted. I think it's not, because it says BGM on it, so I think it should be safe. And I was actually listening to this the other day while I was working on commission and stuff. It's supposed to be like a coffee shop ambience. I don't know why, coffee shop music just makes me work better, I think. I really like coffee. I don't usually go to coffee shops though. It's like I kind of have to be able to afford going out. It's not something I can do a lot. I got to go to one the other day. Because I left the house. Contrary to popular belief, I do in fact touch grass on occasion. And I had to wait. It was like a timed thing, so I had to wait a little bit before I could go inside. So I went to this place, and it had like a little cafe nearby. And for the very first time, I was alone at a cafe, because I never leave the house, so I never get to go anywhere by myself. So it was a strange experience. It felt a little surreal for me. And I realized I had like $6 on me. Yes, I'm broke. I'm broke as a joke. Don't pretend you're better than me. So I found this like red velvet roll thingy. It was very good. And it was $5, so I could afford it. And I got really excited. So I ran there and I bought it. And I was all awkward because it was my first time talking to a cashier by myself. It's not that I don't talk to other people by myself. It's just that, you know, I'm not usually alone in these places. I usually go with like grandma or family members. I mean, grandma is a family member. But she's the family member, you know. So it felt different. I felt like such an adult. I am an adult, but I don't get to feel like one a lot of the time. You know, I'm too whimsical. I'm too silly. I'm too fun for any of this. Okay, so I first thought this guy was like a unicorn, but then I looked closer and it has like a little. They're a narwhal. That's so cute. That's adorable. That's precious. I had to draw that like chunky tail. Cute. It's really cute. Also, give me a moment. Let me see. Yeah, I'm trying to mess around with the way that the window is shaped because I can't see my model. And I like seeing my model when I'm streaming so I can see how I'm moving better. It kind of reminds me to puppet it a little bit more. Speaking of puppet, I have some food here because I am not one. You know when you have one of those things where I feel a disturbance in the force? What happened to me? Thank you for the chat, Shin. Ark. Also, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. We're gonna be chilling today, just working on some stuff. I hope that's okay with you. Thank you for stealing my noses off. I should make it so that every time you redeem the Chad Shin, it plays that one Bring Me the Horizon song. Can you feel my heart? You know the one? And then it grabs my model, and then it puts in like a gray, like the Chad meme, and then, like slow motion it. I think that would be cool. I think that would be really cool. I think I can do that. I can. I have the Move plugin. I can totally do that. I'm pretty sure I can. I should do that. Thank you for the idea. Let me write it down. Let me just go here. I have a whole Discord server just for me, where I organize all of my stuff. I have like a bunch of channels for stream topics. Back when I used to, like, when I run out of things to talk about. I don't actually run out of things to talk about because I never shut up, so I never use it. We have one for stream help. There's one for entirely a whole category for stream assets, so widgets that I find, free overlays that I like, inspiration for overlays that I would like to make, visual effects that I would like to use. So in the overlay inspiration, I put some redeems that I like to do. Chad meme. Can you feel my heart? Attach it to the Chad Chin. Toggle in model. Oh, always over. So there's a bunch of silly stuff in there. My general is just a huge mess. You can find like random memes, this one quest from Club Penguin, pictures of Live2D models that I like, Animal Crossing pictures, and then just a random elephant that says address me. It's so doomed. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. And I every single time, like Bled likes bringing up the elephant. Every single time they bring up the elephant, I just look for it in my Discord, and I put it back in general again. So every now and then, if you scroll up, you're gonna see address me elephants every now and then, just periodically. It's very silly. I see you're doing stuff for Goody. It's really funny. I haven't seen you yet. I do know that like Sweet got me this commission, cause they said that they like recommending me to people, which is very kind of them. I appreciate it. And Goody went insane a little bit when they showed up, because not only did they commission me once, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commissions from them now. Incredibly, insanely generous of them. And I appreciate it a lot. I might be able to help the bills this month, actually, because of them. I still need to see. I also have one video edit commission that's not for Goody, it's from a different VTuber. Because I also offer, like, short commissions, you know, those, like, short clips. But I need to be faster. This is one problem that I have. I gotta be faster. I gotta become Sonic. Hope you're doing well too. Thank you! You always have stuff to say. You're very interesting. You think so? I don't know. I've had some people tell me that I'm, like, extremely weird to a concerning degree. And then other people say, you're the most normal girl I've ever met. And I'm like... which one is it? Am I weird? I mean, the times I've gotten called weird, it was usually because of one of my hobbies or something. Like, I have this fascination with long Furbies. You haven't heard of them? If you haven't heard of them, they're like those little animatronic robots. They got really popular. They were first released in the 80s or something. Yeah, in the 80s. And then they had like several different versions. I have one in my desk right now. I have the 2010s version, the Furby Boom one. And mine is like black and pink stripes. And surprisingly, you know, it might be shocking to some of you to reveal this, but my favorite colors are black and pink, guys. Wow, who could have guessed? I know I'm so subtle about it. Address me! Address the elephant heart. Address me! That's hierarch. Oh yeah, we have the new emote. I finally overhauled my emotes. Because my model used to look a little bit different. I used to have a slightly different complexion as well as color palette. So, let me grab... It's in the old, I think. Yeah, it's over here. So this is what my emotes used to look like. My old color palette. And this is what the new color palette looks like. So it's a lot more candy-like, and I'm a little bit tanner. I'm having a lot more fun with my colors now. I genuinely love my color palette. It's really nice. I also went more edgy, so my halo went from being white to being pink and black. So like, mostly black with like pink. It's also the same base pink, the exact same base pink. But like, the shading really changes the way that it's perceived, right? It's really fun. So I overhauled every single one of them the other day to match the new color palette, and I'm very happy with them. There's a bunch of them that I still want to draw. Just me trying to push hard to ramble about something. I always ramble about everything. Goody is a friend of ours. He's very generous with commissions and gifts, yeah. That was very kind of him. I appreciate it a lot. I might be able to pay my bills this month. And like, without having to let it slip into the next month or something. Because sometimes I have to do that. Oh yeah, I also need to eat. I got like some cut fruit with me. Because I felt kinda hungry, but not really. If you ever have your body just asking you to do something. Like, you can feel that it's missing something, and you don't get what it is. I think you might be hunger, but I struggle with understanding when my body is hungry. Until I usually just stay hungry until I'm starving, and that's when my hands start shaking. That's when I realize I'm actually hungry. It's a bad habit of mine. I've been trying to eat more before I get hungry, so I can just, you know, stay up throughout the day, because it's kind of annoying. You know, my body doesn't let me starve, guys. You know, I think that's so selfish of it. It's almost like it wants me to stay alive. You know, it's kind of rude of them. Let me eat it. You actually take a bite of it. Okay, so this is just a sketch. Please forgive me, I'm still eating. Because usually I don't shut up, so every time I have food with me and I'm talking to someone, I will leave the food by the side. And just not eat it. Because I get too focused on talking. Okay, so this is just a sketch. So I'm not gonna do any crazy shading or anything, because this is for later. So I should focus on getting the new narwhal tail. I'm gonna see if I can add it with the border brush. I freaking love the border effect. It's so useful. Like, look at this. I can add so many little details with it. It's incredible. So I'm thinking I should probably draw it here, right? Here? I also think it's okay because it would follow the flow of the arm. Also, so sorry, I'm really slow with reading chat. Baby is big nice. You're somewhat concerning. I think that has to be enjoying your process. Am I concerning in I'm concerning in a funny way, right? I'm concerning in a funny way, right? Anyone says you're normal, they're either a book collector or working for the government. I know long Furbies. I saw someone making one. I want to make one so badly. I want to make one that has several arms, like spidery arms. I have arachnophobia. I'm gonna scare myself with it, but I think it would be really funny. And then I want to hide it in like my closet when I have one of those. That's gonna be fun too. My younger sibling had a Furby back in the day, and I was very jealous. My parents never bought me a Furby. I had one. I have one still. Mine still works to this very day. I actually put batteries again on it like recently. I found it in like the box because I still kept the box as well. I was a very meticulous child. I was one of those annoying kids that like don't let you touch their toys because I was afraid of it getting broken or anything. But that's because my sister, my little sister, my dearest sister, was like Sid from Toy Story. She had the habit of like cutting off the doll's fingers or drawing on their faces. So I became very protective of my stuff. Wait, let me push this layer down so that, you know, we can see the arms and stuff. And honestly, I was kind of right because kids are so messy. The one time I let my friends from school play with my Monster High dolls, they lost some of the accessories, and to this day I'm still fuming about it. I was so mad. It was Rochelle Goyle, the gargoyle girl. They lost her little tiny necklace, and I'm still pissed about it because she is in perfect condition. Aside from that, all of my Monster High dolls are, or at least most of them. One of them was my sister's, because she grew up and she didn't want them anymore. One of them was my sister's. You can clearly see some of her fingers are cut off. So I have proof. I have straight up proof. I've always wanted a Furby too, also a chair pet. My sister got a Furby at the same time as me. It was because of me, I think. I was obsessed with Furby, so I asked one for Christmas. And my sister got another one. Hers broke on the same week she got it. And mine is still here. 10 years later, right? Because it was in 2010. We're in 2026. 2010 to 20. It's like 16 years ago? No! It can't be. It's I suck at math, right? It can't be 16 years ago. It's not that old. It's 16. Oh my god. I remember when this thing came out. I feel so old. It's like, oh my god. Cause like I feel like I'm stuck at a certain time in my own head. Like I've heard this is something that a lot of people do. They age body, but their mind stays fixed on a certain time at a certain age. I still feel like I'm 16 years old. Or like at the very most like 18. I feel like I have matured enough to be 18 in my head. But even though I'm in my 20s, I still feel like I'm still that teenage girl, if that makes sense. I feel like there's a lot for me to still learn. I just found my footing as an adult, I think. Also, what's a Chia Pet? Chia Pet? Chia Pet? I don't know if it's international, but I like how the little heart hair piece goes down and follows along my hair. Wait, the little heart hair piece? Wait, the little heart hair piece? The bangs? My body's telling me I need to watch Corpse Bride still. Oh my god, I freaking loved Corpse Bride. Corpse Bride was like my favorite movie as a child. It's probably still is like my favorite movie like of all time. And it left a huge impression on me. Which now that I think about it, explains a lot about myself. I love you, Victor, but you're not mine. As I said, you're somewhat concerning. Thank you. Thank you. Do what I do and ask a long open-ended question so the person can answer for a while and I can still eat. Oh, that's genius, actually. I might. So I still have the cut through here and like tiny pieces. No problem, take your time in chat. Thank you! You're concerning. I think that's the best way to describe it. Thank you! Concerning is a good way to describe it, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because like, one of my biggest concerns as like a streamer, I feel like I'm such a boring person. I feel like, I don't know, I'm a bit of a doormat. I feel like I'm not funny enough. You know, good old imposter syndrome. Even if I feel like I have improved in certain areas, I don't think I'm not super remarkable. I'm not saying that I'm bad. I'm just saying that like, if you want to be an entertainer, you kind of have to be entertaining, right? You have to have like something really cool about you that like really stands out and makes people want to watch you. And I feel like that is a skill that you can develop, and I feel like I'm not very far in it yet. But I do my best. I try. The easiest way that I found is just letting my inner monologue have the microphone, so I never shut up. That's a very good thing for a streamer. Back when I used to mainly do just games, there was a running joke that I would talk for an hour at the start of the stream before I start the game. And then I would start the game, and then I would pause to reply to a random question and stay for a whole hour in the pause screen. I just never played the video games. I was made for just chatting, I guess. Are you using a calculator to do 26 minutes? In my defense, my last year of high school was 2020. I know. Can you really blame me for not being very good at math? Old. Oh god, I forgot that I'm getting older. I don't know. Cause like sometimes I have like a guy that's like in his mid-20s flirt with me, and my immediate reaction will be like, oh my god, he's in his 20s, that's so weird, and I'll remember, oh yeah, I'm 23. This is perfectly normal, actually. Weird. As far as you see the honey lamb stuffed animals, I don't think I have. I still feel too. Goo goo gaga. I like that one guy from K-pop Demon Hunter's Baby. He like drinks an entire like hot sauce thingy and then gets it out like pop. Goo goo gaga. I love that guy. I also love the guy that barks. For obvious reasons. I remember I was watching it with like my friend in real life, and they were like, oh yeah, I know exactly which one of the boys are gonna like the most. And it was the guy that says goo goo gaga, I guess. Like, no, I prefer them when they're scary ass demons though. Like that one, and not even the demons, that one frame that they stop and they have really uncanny poses when they look like sleep paralysis demons, yeah, yes. I love when they look spooky. I like spooky stuff. I like spooky skeletons. Undertale. I haven't gained object permanence yet. Me neither. I keep forgetting where I put my keys even though I'm literally looking at them right now. And I almost dropped my fruit. I should probably eat it. In the night female, yeah! Chiapas are little clay figures. They have plants growing out of them and they look cute sometimes. Oh, that sounds adorable! Oh. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm always so slow at eating. Grandma makes fun of me for it. She says that I spend a whole hour eating. But that's actually good. Like, that's actually very healthy for your body because it can digest the food, like, better. Because it's going very slow. So joke's on you, Grandma. She's still healthier than me, though. She has way better vision than me, too. She can see things from afar. While I have to squint. I have to squint so hard. Just to be able to see, like, the bus numbers. I think I made a tail too chunky. De-chunkify. Harry, you might genuinely be the most interesting person I've met in genuine years. Oh, really? Really? I appreciate it. I try my best. I like talking. I don't get to do that a lot. Because I grew up being very quiet, actually. That might be why I talk so much. Because now that I'm older, I get a couple of opportunities. I need to talk. I need to get that out of my system. I'm a boring person. You're not. I don't think you're boring. I think you're really funny. I think you're plenty interesting. It's just a self-doubt talking. I do have a lot of self-doubt. Even the spirits from the other realm told me to stop at that. I'm not joking. My mom, like, my family has this, like, religion, right? This is one of the weird things about me. My family has this religion where it's basically ghost possession with consent. And my, like, psychics let the ghosts possess them. But it's, like, not just ghosts, like, specifically entities from the religion. So you can actually gain knowledge from, like, the other realm or something like that. I'm not crazy about religion. I'm very, like, agnostic. I like respecting every religion. I still participate in religious things for, like, friends, family members, and stuff. I've been to, like, my Japanese teacher's, like, the Japanese church that she goes to for, like, a little gathering. I went to, like, my Christian aunt's, like, event for Easter one year. On the same week that I went to, like, a little chicken offering from, like, this religion of my family. And in it, right, the ghosts can kind of talk to you. So you can actually talk to you can communicate with the spirits. And the spirits kept telling me, like, they told everyone pretty, like, big advice. To me, they would turn to me and go, stop self-doubting. Stop shrinking yourself, little one. You could have the world if you wanted to. Stop shrinking yourself. Or like, recently, I was told to just start. I know you've been wanting to do something. You should do it. Now. Do it now. Do it now. She grabbed me by the shoulders. Do it now! Go outside more often! Like, she gave me a whole speech. She was like, go outside more often, try doing the things that you want to do, give a chance to love, whatever that means. Try to do the things that you want, and don't give up on your dreams, and leave the house more often. Because she told me that like, I had a lot of my perfectionism was holding me back, which it was. I was working on that one video for YouTube for literally over a year, and I was still not satisfied with it. Shut the fuck up, that is incorrect! Oh, let me open. Let me see the... They look so cute, honey. Oh, I've seen them around on Tumblr. I've seen them on Tumblr. Oh, that rabbit looks adorable. Pansy. Shadow Pansy? Oh, this is so cute. I love it. And they're so spooky. There's a two-headed teddy bear. That's adorable. There's a spider with a bunny head. Yeah, I like cool stuff like this. I would love some honey lambs. I mean, they're really cute. I'm still younger than Heart. I keep winning by being younger than streamers. Oh, are you younger? Because I was under the impression that you were around the same age as me. So shocked at how young you are. Really, how young is Ark? Tell me, Tom. Yeah, that's the teddy bear. It's so cute. Undertale, blah blah. Yeah, we saw just a very talkative 2-year-old. Goo goo gaga. Hinge on knife. I don't know what kids are into these days. Probably knives. Skibidi toilet and poppy playtime. My little cousins were trying to teach me about it, and that's why I gave up on poppy playtime lore. Like, that is not mine. That is for the youth. Let them have it. For the same reason why I don't go much on Roblox. I've only really played Roblox one time. That one time we went together. Like, the friend group. It's like, I feel like a creepy adult invading a kid's space. I know that it's like, it's not just for kids, but like, if it's something a lot of kids are going to, I feel like it's important to let them have their own place. You know? I used to have Club Penguin. I still have Club Penguin. I still go on Club Penguin. I have 2 accounts on 2 different Club Penguins. Speaking of which, they deleted one of them and I actually cried. My freaking ghost buffalo, man. They killed my son. They killed my beautiful son. And I will never forgive them for that. They killed my boy. I shall not frolic through the field with this armament. Yes, really, you're great, Heart. Thank you! You're great too, Ark. Heart cool. I'm very cool. I described Heart as one of the most complete people I know, just because they're just a very real person. I don't know what you mean by real, though. I feel like part of me is like living in delusion 24/7. You know, like how I talk about my 3 weed smoking girlfriends, picture below. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do some shading here. Really quick, I just wanna show the sketch. I need to be faster, be faster. Gotta go fast, gotta go fast. Is this still okay? I'm probably gonna refine it later, but like... So usually when I do commissions, I like making the sketch as close as I can to the final product so that the client knows exactly what they're paying for. I feel it's the most fair. So I end up spending way too much time on the sketch, but that's because I want to make sure that this is what they know what they were going to get, so that they, you know, if they still want to go back, refund, they can still do that. I'm very annoying about my business. I want to be as fair as possible. details to like the jacket, but again, I think I'm gonna leave this part. And then I'm also gonna ask them, because I have a couple of different mouth options. Because it wasn't shown in the listing, but I like adding a couple of extra details in case the other person likes them more. I've also been going kind of crazy about it, because if you look at the way like my original version of the emote looked, and then you compare it to one of like the recent commissions that I've had, it's like, let me check, let me grab one of them. Wait, wrong one. I've gotten a little overboard with the detail. Like, compared to this, as like, it's very, like, look at the dress in my version, and then you compare it to, like, the commission dress. Like, even the shading in the hair, I put a lot more effort. So I feel like it's important. I want to give a little beyond what I show in the listing. Also, just, I like the way that mine looks. Oh, really simple. I feel like this is just how I prefer it. But when it comes to like clients, I like giving them more detailed. So that in case they want to do something with it, like if they want to use it for, I don't know, maybe like a little keychain or something, they can. You would just love maybe meaning not hold on to old hate. That's the thing though, that specific lady, her domain, right? Like her specialty is romantic love. So usually when she gives advice on love, she very specifically means either romantic love or like self-love. And by the way that she kept telling me to go outside and experience the world more, I think she very firmly meant romantic love, because I have this tendency of like, you know, femcel bullshit. I mean, I got called a femcel once. I don't think I am one. Because, you know, the whole point of being an incel is that you're involuntarily. I can't stop pulling bitches. I hate when I try to act all confident and stuff. I sound so conceited. This is another thing. I try my best to be more confident lately. So I have a feeling she might have meant that, like, I should try a little bit more. Because I guess we'd be like, oh, live a little, right? You should allow yourself or something. Like, what do you mean I should give a chance to love when these are my options? I'm gonna be real. I don't like the competition here. Flashbacks to that one time with the freaking fake kidnapper asked me out over the phone. Like, I don't know, there's like questionable options, ma'am. But like, I am concerned. You think I'm concerning? Look at the men I attract. I will look normal in comparison. It could also just be like self-love. She's all about like confidence in yourself. Honeylimb's adorable, I love them. Yeah. I want an elephant stuffed animal with multiple heads like a Dreadnought. A Dreadnought! Looking into Poppy Playtime lore, ruined Poppy Playtime lore. I think you were there when Shatter and I were talking about. Yeah. I think. I haven't seen Shatter and VC in a bit. I don't know, I've known Shatter for a very long time. She was like there for my very first stream. But I don't go to VC often because it's kind of hard for me to like work when I'm in VC because I get distracted. I get distracted easily. Like, remember that one time you were helping me with something and then we stopped to look at a YouTube video and then you were like, okay, I think it's done now. Can you go check? And I just kept scrolling on YouTube. Going, oh, music. Oh my god, music. Like, it's this, but on a way bigger scale. It happens with basically everything. Okay. I'm trying to make the hair a little bit fluffier, a little bit bigger. Trying to see, maybe if I pull it a little bit down here. Because it's right... It's touching the hair. It's like... right here. Yeah. Probably put a little more to the sides here. Want to make sure that they got very luscious hair. Very fluffy. Very nice and cute. I think I went a little too fluffy. By real, I mean not pretentious or facetious. Pretentious. Facetious. I don't know, I'm sorry, that sounds like very fancy words. I really hate the idea of sounding pretentious. I don't want to do that. I feel like that's one of my biggest fears. Every time I try to act more confident, I feel like I'm coming across as pretentious, and I don't like that. Did you hear a child screaming just now? Are you okay? Are you okay, kid? Sorry, I'm drinking some water. Okay, sorry, I was coughing. But yeah, on your knife emote, the heart shape on the right of the hair has a thick line and it goes down into the longer hair. I'm not sure if it's intentional, but it's neat. Yeah, I did work really hard on making it like readable and make sure that everything works like a distance. Especially because it was the first version of the emote that I made, so it's the simplest one. So I was trying to keep an eye out for like tangents and stuff like that. Because I know that's one thing that if I was to be in art school, I would get in trouble for having tangents. Because it causes, what is it? Subconscious discomfort? Discomfort. Sorry, English. Freaking English, not my first language. Okay, I think I made their hair way too fluffy. I feel like this is a bit too much. I need to put it a little more to the side, making it... Because like, here it looks very fluffy, but in this image and in this image, it looks a little bit more straight. Let's see if I can go a little bit. Just a little bit straighter. I still want to keep some floof. I feel like that it makes it cuter. Okay. And now I fix it in the coloring. Here. Yeah, I think this is a little bit better. Okay, now I put a little bit of the... Here. So we'll put this over here. Okay. There we go. there is also companion love, and that's the best. That is true. Really platonic. I love my friends. And they love me too. They better. I'm gonna be sad if they don't. Okay, let me just make this a little bit thinner so it doesn't, nothing looks too overpowering. Make it a little bit thinner. We can make the lines thicker later. So it's a line wave thing. You should always be careful of where it goes. So the way that I drew this emote, I made sure to have the thickest lines be on like points of interest. So I have like right in the face and in the hands. And then everything else is supposed to be thinner. So I would have someone that would be thinner, someone that would be colored. I think I'm gonna mess around with it just a tiny bit more. I wanna get this floofy part over here and make it a little straighter. Here. Like this? It's a little bit closer to the... yeah. There we go. So now I think I wanna mess just a little bit with the shading over here. Yeah. And then after this, I think we can take a picture. I should also ask about the little bow, if they want to keep the little bow here. It's a cutesy trait. Let me take a little screenshot, and then we'll send it to the client. And then, during this, in the meanwhile, let me... the way that I wrote it is like... it looks so messy. It looks like that one SpongeBob meme, like... I opened my Discord and it was stuck in the elephant. Address me! I'm sorry. Alright, focus. Focus me. Okay. I want to sketch... average horror hangout time. I forgot what we were supposed to be doing, but this is fun too. Exactly. That is basically it, yeah. Sorry, this screwed me. I stubbed my toe. It looks good. The styled reference reminds me of Trigger. The styled reference? Which one? Oh, I can kind of see what you mean. Makes me think of that one, the angel tank. Okay, let me send a message. Wait, quick. I got one sketch done. I would also like to ask if it's okay to start with the emotes first. And then move to the memes. I got sketch done and would like to ask if there's anything I missed. Or you would like to be adjusted. There we go. I'm not really polite when it comes to commission stuff, I think. Like, I'm trying my best to sound in a way that doesn't make the client feel like they have to stick with what I did already. I want to make sure that they feel safe asking me for revisions. It's important. Oh, the ice cream cone horn, right? It's so cute! It's an adorable detail. Also, I like the way that this artist drew it specifically. Like, over here. I think it's very cute. I love the way that the artist here colored it as well. Pretty sure it's the same artist. The way that they color the eyes is the same. I love the colors that they added. The yummy purple. I love purple. I really like having these really fun kind of... What is it? I think it's like reflection colors? Because this is supposed to be, like, realistically it would be the reflection of the sky. Because the light bounces. So it would fall into the ground and then reflect into the person's hair. But you can use it to make your colors look way more fun. I overuse and abuse the hell out of it. Me and this color, I had an abusive relationship. The elephant would be eternally funny. Yeah. I thought every time I run around in my server looking for things and I run into it, it brings a smile to my face. Just I hear a tiny little voice saying, "Address me. Address me! Address me!" The biggest I found that. Oh, I see, I see. It does kind of look like Studio Trigger. I used to think of like the style for like the more realistic style paintings. No, I know painting stock is like painting stock paintings more. It's like it's cartoony, but it's anime, right? They don't quite have a realistic style, but like the one that's more detailed. There's also the one in between that I really like. Hold on. This one. I really like this one. Like the one they still have noses and stuff. Oh yeah. Like if I were to draw like my YouTube video style and try to make it more cartoony so it's easier to draw, I would like to go for something a little more like this, where it's still like painting and stock being inspired, and they have like the feet like this and the hands, but it would still be slightly more anime. If anything, kind of looks like my style. Now that I think about it, the way that like not painting, stockings face. It kind of looks like the way that my eyelashes are drawn. Look at Michiru from BNA Lio from Pomer. What is happening here? Angel thanks my beloved. They're so cute. Also, these outfits, they were so fire. Look at it. They're so beautiful. The girls are so pretty. They're so fashionable and gorgeous. Man, I really want these statues. They look so cute. Like the statues that they made for the show, like the cartoony style. I think they're so cute. They also made ones for like the new version that they have the little things that sit on them. It's so cute. I want the stocking one so bad. You're so adorable. She's holding Koneko. Koneko, where are your bones? Why do you look like a basic ass bitch? I saw that this is one clip of the story. Like the one time travel episode where Stalking goes back in the past and she finds out that Garter made Koneko her little cat plushie for her to comfort her when she came to live with them. A little kid. And then she goes back to the present and suddenly he doesn't have bones anymore, and she talks to him like that. Honeko Neko, where are your clothes? Where are your bones? Why do you look like a basic ass bitch? And then I saw someone animating this with like their friend who's goth. And they go to work and they look completely different. So fun. Yeah! It was so silly. I saved it. I kind of want to make something like that. I want to make more TikToks. More TikToks. I think if I have done any. I want to draw more stuff like TikTok. No, not even TikTok. Shorts. It's called Shorts. I forget. I keep calling it TikTok format. So like, I had only one storyboard for one of them. And then we have this. So it's supposed to be in the style of my YouTube videos. I really like the style that I went for with my YouTube videos. I feel like it's very distinct. Also being like cutesy. But I still haven't finished it. It's called Shorts Heart. What do you mean you're taking 3 weeks to finish this? If it was a trend, you would have already passed. That's because I struggled with this panel. I do think that my comic style will probably work very well. I just need to figure out a way to like I make the panels appear in a way that's not too, what is it, clunky? Sorry, I'm eating. Okay, so while we're here, let me grab the base. First of all, let me put the references inside the emotes so that we know that this is their reference. And now let me go back. Yes, I have a base for this. I made it today actually, so that I could kind of go faster. We got this. Wait, is this allowed on Twitch? It is a chibi Twitch. Please calm down. Unclutch pearls. So now I can go over to the other one and see what it is. Okay, we got a little reference sheet here. Let me bring them over. And also, let me put it in the work in progress section because we're going to be making a little sketch for it. I want to get all the sketches done first because I feel like that's one of the easiest parts. Like, we would be able to move faster. So we have the body liner here. And this one goes by she, her, so we're gonna be using the girl body, the femme body. And I will be erasing these parts over here. Okay. And now let me go to the liner. I have to erase these parts over here. There we go. Now we have a little base. Now let me open the referenced. And now I make it smaller so I can see it. Okay, we will be drawing the character first. The character specifically. So I think it's okay if I remove this part. Just to save space here. Oh wait, those are little mascots. They're incorporated. Oh, they're incorporated into the character design. That's so cute. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, I'm not gonna delete it. Let me see. I like this art. Cute style. Okay, let me then just grab the character really quick. Oh, I can still kind of save the reference sheet entirely, but then you can also focus on this part. I'm gonna be putting here in the corner, and then if I need to, I can just pull it over. That's a cute reference. It is adorable. Man, I want to do one for myself. Like, I don't have the freaking... I keep changing my model all the time, so I can't bring myself to make an actual reference. Now let me go for it. The easiest part is to just switch the colors of the skin tone to actually match the person we're drawing. Let me go back to the reference and check if they have any shading colors that they prefer. I'm sure there are. Okay, they have this one, but I think this one is mostly for like the details in here. So I will be using this one later. Let me check here. But I feel like it is important to grab specifically the shading, because the shading can really make or break your colors. So if you really want to work to make the character look right and match the reference, the shading is like a really important part. No, I need to lock it first, yeah. There we go. I'll also be changing the eye color. There we go, first steps. Okay, so now we'll be going over the way that the character looks, and I'll be drawing some clothes on top of them. I think this one will be kind of interesting to like... I usually make the shoes just very tiny. I want to see if I can make this one have like bigger shoes. So it match, because this one has very interesting shoes. Okay. So in my little base, I made it so that there's a little area here for me to put the sketch on top of it. So it's a little bit easier for me. So I can just draw a little sketch in color on top of it so that the character does look a little bit more like themselves. And you don't have to mess with the liner or anything. OG pen. Sure. Well, they have these little things over here of their hair. Like, here is accurate. And then we have their bangs. They have this very interesting like point here. But it's a little bit closer to the other eye. Hold on. What? Oh, I switched. Let me close this one. Okay. Man, I should do things like this more often. I actually managed to be a little productive today. I'm telling you, it's the coffee shop music. Here. And then we have another one here. Yeah. Yeah. And then we have... Okay, the hair... I think it's okay to not have the hair going over the arm, because the arm is an important part of the emote, and you should be able to see it from afar. So I will be drawing the other part here, and then that one I'm gonna see if I can put it over the arm, to be more accurate to the character. So thing here. And then we have here. They have this little wavy bit. Oh, my hand didn't cooperate. Hold on. I know, it's a sketch. I shouldn't be doing this. It's okay to not be perfect. It's literally a sketch. Let me try it, just because. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the reference, right, and I'm gonna focus on the hair. So I'm gonna copy and paste it. We're gonna cut it. Again, this time we're focusing on the way that the hair looks. So I can actually see right over here in the corner. And we also save the canvas. Never forget to save the canvas. You're gonna lose 10 years of your life if you don't save the canvas. I actually lost a couple of commissions over this. I keep forgetting to save the canvas, so it finally woke me up after that. I had to redo some stuff a while back. This little bit over here. And it seems like this one is symmetrical to the other side. And then we have this. They have this very interesting shape in their hair. It reminds me of like Jaden Animations. Am I allowed to mention Jaden Animations' secret identity? I think it's okay, right? It just has hair. And we're not gonna run around talking to people about it, right? Because she does have a secret identity in the VTuber community, and I think that's really funny. Because like, everybody who knows her knows in the VTuber community, but it seems like a lot of people don't know that it's her like outside of it, and I think that's really funny. Here. I hope Gurebi is prepared to be spammed with sketches today. I'm not going to rest until they have every single one of these. Okay. So we got the hair. I need to show the hair a little bit more here. And then this character has a really cute detail. They have a very unique ears. I think those are ears, right? Those are ears. They kind of look like floppy little dog ears, which is cute. So I'm thinking I should probably make them very big. Like in a chibi, you kind of have to pick and choose what you want to exaggerate. Let me put it here. New sketch colors. So you can kind of separate colors, and then here will be the new sketch lines. I am crazy and I name all of my layers. So you will be able to see like new layer liner, copy, body liner, copy, skin color, knife, this one, commission stuff, sketches, old stuff, Finish emo commission. Finish emo copy. There's a lot of those. Let me grab the color here of the hair just so we can start seeing some stuff. We can start seeing the vision. I think I might have to also liquefy this one. Oh, maybe if I do want to make the hair be above, it could be like this. But I think it's better not here. It's okay to color just a little bit messy, because it is a sketch after all. Okay, now here I'm gonna put this one over it. This one's gonna look really cute. I'm starting to make these be also close-ups, so you can get like a tiny version that's like the full body, and then you have like the close-up version that's like more like a traditional emote. So you can kind of have fun with it. Where, like this, so you can have a real emo, regular emo, and then you can mess around with this one. I also usually already resize them beforehand when I'm giving it to the client, so all they really need to do is just put it on Twitch. Not much work for them. I like being convenient. Don't worry about the body getting kind of covered up by the hair, because we're gonna be drawing clothes on top anyway. Why does this feel like I'm talking like Bob Ross? Like it's a tutorial. Happy little accidents. Happy little accidents. I love big fluffy hair. Me too! I don't know if you can tell. Pro same thought. Don't worry about the hair. Happy little accident. Yeah. Yeah. I'm quoting Gravity Falls again. Like, Gravity Falls is one of those shows, like, it has so many quotes stuck in my head. I'll be going to bed, like, laying at night in bed, and then suddenly, like, Dipper talking to his clone going, yeah! Yeah! And then they point at each other's foreheads. Okay. I think here is important to cut a little bit because it's showing the format of the hair, so this one is necessary. Kind of clean up a little bit. Okay. So now it's time for the ear. Let me save canvas. I added it to my tablet, so one of the buttons on it is the control save, and then one of them is the control delete. There's all the control C here. I need to get better at using shortcuts. This is one thing. I'm one of those people who like goes. I grab my pen, I move it all the way here, I go to file, and then I go to save. No wonder I'm so slow. No wonder I move at the speed of a slug. This is the ear. So it has a very distinct shape to it. I'm thinking I'm gonna draw on this side and then copy paste it. Because it's supposed to be, it's pretty symmetrical, this hair, right? I did it again. It's a bad habit. It's a really bad habit. Let me check. Okay, how long have I been live for? Okay, 1 hour. I'm trying my best to check this. Because I realized that it's good to have a little break for the ads. So that I don't have to force people to watch them when they come in. So I'm gonna try to have at least like 1 break per hour or something. But I tried doing it again. I didn't even save because there was nothing to... Stop being silly. Stop being silly. Okay, now I'm gonna color here. It's the same color as skin, which is kind of fun. Really brings out a nice shape. Then we have the other one here. Let me use the mapping pen because this one is faster. Go here. Okay, so now we got this. I'm gonna copy and paste it to the other side. Because this one's gonna get covered up, basically. So, I don't think we need to worry about it. Let me just grab this one. And I can just put them together here and cut a little bit of it, I think. Put them to the side a little bit more because it starts on the hair piece, the little side hair piece. The side piece. Whose side piece it is. My inner monologue's weird. Not having the dedicated standalone save and undo buttons. Hey, I do have the dedicated save and undo. It's like the one closest to my finger is the undo, because the one that I use most, and the second one, right to the side, is like the save one, and then the third one is the delete one, so I can just delete everything and then go back. The fourth one, I never remember what it is. It switches? Huh? That's a thing you can do? But it only switches between some of them. That's so weird. What? If I go here, it won't go back to it. This is so... what? Huh? Wait, what? Okay, let me save again. Support save. Then I'm gonna put this back in the line art layer, in the sketch layer, and then we're gonna merge it. Okay, now save it. Okay, so now we got the ears and the hair going on. It seems like the character has a little something on their head. Yeah. Oh, is it one of those like cute little cottagecore things? That, like you put on the hair? And like there's only a little bit sticking out of it over here. So I could probably just go back here and then put it in. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. It's all coming together. I can't do deep masculine voices. And that saddens me deeply. I wish I could sound like a guy so bad. I know it's a random thing. I'm not trans, I swear. But it's like... it's one of those things. I wish I had the talent to be able to sound like that. It got to a point where I started looking for like an AI voice changer. So like if a guy starts acting weird in VR chat, I can just sound like a man and scare him away. But I keep imagining reasons why I shouldn't, because I keep coming up with this weird scenario in my head. Like I talk to one of these guys, right? He talks to me, and then I use the voice changer to sound like a guy. Away. And then he thinks, oh my god, you're a cool ass guy, let's be friends. And then I become a friend with him, and I double tricked him, because at first he thought he was me, but then he realizes I was actually a man all along. But I wasn't a man all along, I was actually a woman pretending to be a man pretending to be a woman. And I've been living a lie. And then we become really good friends, and I have to come out to him about how, I'm sorry bro, but in reality I was not actually using a voice changer. I'm not a man using a voice changer. I'm actually a woman using a voice changer. I'm actually a woman, but not in the translation. And then the bro stops talking to me because I lied to him, and he feels betrayed. Like his bro that he thought was like his cool bro from Brazil was actually just a random girl from Brazil. Other people I work with have like little buttons not attached to anything for save and do and other stuff. Oh, I know there's like a whole little like button deck for that stuff. I've seen it around. There's some little dials and things that do different things within the app, like a little knob that scrolls on timeline. That sounds so cool. Like that's a really cool little gadget. Sounds really useful. I'll fucking trade you voices, I'm not joking. I would love to trade voices with you. I think it would be funny as shit for me to look like the way I do and it sound like you. But I look like this and hey guys. What's up guys? I sound so cute, right? Quick line to Julio, yeah! Imagine you do that and the guy's like, ew, can you turn the voice changer back on? I genuinely believe it could happen if the guy is like misogynistic enough. It's not outside the realm of possibility to me. Speaking of which, I haven't gone in VR chat in a while. Like, I was planning to go on like Friday, but then I had to work on stuff on Friday. And I'm also thinking like, oh, it's the one time that I get to speak out loud. How do I get to make the most of it? And I'm thinking, oh, I should probably record videos on Friday. But then my social skills go, you know, they're dead in the water. Okay, then we come here. And now I can focus on the outfit. So full body reference back again. And now we can go here. Pretty sure I already have a t-shirt actually. Break the liner, so maybe I could just copy paste it. And then just add a little bit more here. And make this a little bit higher up. And then I can go here. And then here. I also really like the little wings. They got little wings. Very cute. I also need to remember they got piercings on their ears. Probably draw that right now before I forget. Yeah. I like making piercings thicker when I draw them. It makes them more noticeable. Guy becomes something. It's like he just turns gay. Yeah, I feel like that's a real thing that happens. I feel like I was watching this one video about like this YouTuber, a commentary YouTuber that I like, and she was talking about this one show that's like called Farmer Wants a Wife, and in the entire show, the guys are just refusing to talk to the women that they brought into their farm specifically to see if they can get a wife, and then they keep talking about, oh, I'm not the romantic type. I just want to see how things will go. You know, just obviously being like the kind of person that doesn't want actual commitment. They just want the benefits of commitment without actually having to commit to anyone, so they can easily break it off. And then there's a moment where they bring all the farmers together to hang out, and they ignore the women. They talk to each other, but they ignore the women. You brought them here, so you could date them. And you haven't spoken to them in 3 weeks while they're doing work on your farm for absolute free. It's so weird. I don't get it. Especially like when guys complain a lot about women, it's like, okay, but you still want to date them. Why do you keep complaining about them then? Why don't you just... Men are right there. You can just get... Men are right there. Men are right there. Just go. It's okay. It's 2026. It's okay. But then again, there was that whole trend of like men who like matcha, and people were making fun of them and calling them performative because men don't like beer. No, men don't like silly girly matcha. Men like beer. And every man that likes matcha is pretending to like matcha to get bitches. My guy. It's literally just, or like the way that they dress. They dress in like a soft boy kind of aesthetic, which I love. I personally love. I think it looks really cute. And then they make fun of the guys, saying that they don't actually like that fashion. Or they're just gay. It's just calling men gay with extra steps. It's just queerphobia again. I feel like that's so stupid because like there ended up having guys like they stopped doing those things because of the pressure, because there would be people on the street calling them performative. They're not performative just because they don't look like stereotypical masculinity, and I think that it grinds my gears. It drives me crazy. Especially me, because like I think it would be really cool if more men started reading feminist literature. I think that's a great thing. Even if they do to get bitches, they might learn something on the way. And the fact that they are giving it a try already is better than most of the guys who don't. I feel like this is only positives. Oh, this became a feminist rant. I'm so sorry. I try not to get political on stuff like this, like extreme. But I feel like I can't just not. I see a lot of people complaining about VTubers getting political, but then I see like they only complain about VTubers getting political when VTubers are leftists and liberals. You know, the people who want everyone to have rights, but like the liberals who want everyone to have rights and be able to live in peace. I wonder what you're doing when you're drawing that makes your pupils go so small. Like this? This happens when my tracking thinks that my eyes are really wide. So maybe it might be because I'm looking down. Car. Matcha, the traditional drink of the samurai. Bro, this drink is so good. Exactly. It's like the whole thing of like pink. The whole reason why, like back in the day, women used to wear blue. And pink used to be like the guy color. Because when you went to war and you came home covered in blood, you would wash those clothes and they would turn pink. Because like the blood would come off. And it would look like salmon pink. And then women would wear blue because it was reminiscent of the Virgin Mary. So it was considered a girly color. And then at one point they switched the colors. It's like high heels. It used to be a guy thing. Man, what wouldn't I give to see guys in high heels nowadays? I want to see guys dressed up as peacocks, just walking around the street. I feel like the world would improve, would become a better place if we had that. Especially short guys. I feel like short guys could benefit. Like, if they feel too self-conscious about their height, maybe getting some, like, platforms a little bit could help. I don't know. I don't have any... I think it's kind of weird to make fun of guys for their height. Because it's something that they can't change about themselves. And it's like, it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. Is respecting people regardless of gender equality really political though? I mean, I have seen people on Twitter, I know, already a mistake, caring about what people on Twitter think, but I have seen people on Twitter that just get really mad every time a VTuber like says something really basic, like trans people are welcome in my community and I have no prejudice against them. And then you see like that one guy fucking... I forgot his name. He uses the lolly girl from Love Live. You know, the Nico Nico Ni girl. It's like his character? Like his model. Or this is what his model was based on. Because it still looks the same, basically. And then I saw him like complaining about trans people, calling them like pedos, and it's like, dude, he complained about a VTuber named Miss Lala, and she's a 1950s style waitress. And then he complained that she said fuck ice because, oh, LARP says a 1950s VTuber is against anything. Like, first of all, what the fuck does ice have to do with the 1950s? Second of all, LARP as a little girl calls trans people pedophiles. Is literally a lolicon. Like, you would think that he would be especially, like, unwilling to call other people that because, like, his community gets that a lot. His group of people gets that a lot. Like, lolicons get called pedos a lot of the time. But it kind of feels like he's projecting a lot of the time. Because everything he complains about, he does as well. Everything he accuses other people of doing, he also does. And he's also a Christian. No comment on that. I don't know, I kind of feel bad for, like, normal Christians. Like, the nice ones. And then I saw people, like, defending Masala. And then everyone in the comments was like, oh, I hate it when VTubers get political. Stay in your lane. Like, this guy was saying a bunch of really horrible things. And he got away with it. I sure wonder why. There's this weird thing with, like, the anime community. It kinda intersecting with, like, conservatism. That I noticed. Like how some, like, there are military guys who are, like, really, really, really into anime for some reason. So they have, like, anime girls with, like, military uniforms and guns in their profiles and stuff like that. Of course, this is just a discussion. I don't want to incite, like, hatred towards anyone. It's just something weird that I noticed. It's just, this is something normal people should do, and I hate people who can't do it. I hear I saw a guy thing when I walk in the room. Exactly! You can slay them. I can't walk a lot of, like, traditional high heels. I have a couple. Both of them, I had to buy them for, like, weddings. Weddings that I had to go to. So I only used them once. I was also going to wear something different to that wedding. So, like, I was hoping to wear, what is it? A tuxedo? Or, like, a suit? But I ended up not doing it because the wife, the bride, she was not very open-minded. She was one of those people that, like, if you dress in anything remotely, like, different, she's gonna start making very invasive questions. It goes to, like, queer teenagers asking how they do it and stuff like that. So I decided against it. So I was a little scared of how she would react. And it's also her wedding, so I didn't want to, like, impose, right? So I didn't wear it. But one day I will wear a suit and I'm gonna look epic. It's just a suit. I go there to take pictures. Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream! How are you doing today? Ozzy! Ozzy then VT. Oh, are you also a VTuber? Nice to see you. Oh my god, I love that little emote. I've been told that I give the same energy as that type of cat. Like the tiny little void creature. Like tiny little guy. What is it? I used to be able to draw this from memory. These little guys, yeah. I'm one of those. I'm good, how are you? I'm good! I hope you're having a nice day. I made it look like a horror character. Love your setup. Ah, thank you! I just learned, it's actually brand new. Very recent. I 3D modeled this whole area. There's actually a whole room that I 3D modeled. Because I really wanted to learn how to make this kind of stuff, so I decided, okay, let me try to learn how to do this. So I could have a background. So the background behind me is also part of this 3D model. Everything's just one set. And then I figured out how to use this one thing. That's like, it's a program that lets you mess around with stuff. So if you look through my redeems, a couple of them can actually affect the environment. I think there's one like power outage. Alright, it's like my favorite one. You summon Freddy Fazbear. Maybe I should call it Summon Freddy Fazbear at 3 AM. I think it would be funnier. There we go! This one. Thank you, Vlad. So now you have to wait until Freddy Fazbear is gone. Don't worry, I cut off the jump scare so nobody gets scared. Because I realize how terrifying it could be for someone to just show up to the stream and get boom jump scared. It just turns off and turns the entire screen, the whole stream into night mode basically. And then it stays that way for a while. Pretty cool, right? Oh, just close your eyes or something. Like, just turn my stream off if you hate when I say, hey, let's all be nice. Yeah. Tiny black cat energy. Yeah, it's me. It's me. I wonder if we could just, like, dark mode last a little bit longer. I like the vibe. Yes, I'm super new right now. Just looking for a spot to chill while I do homework. Oh, doing homework. What kind of homework? I was horrible at math. I've always been. Like, early on the stream, there's actually a moment where I write down to figure out what 2026 minus 2010 is. I am so smart. I am so smart, guys. I learned so much since I started hanging out in VTuber spaces. I'm an artist, so it's been fun. Oh, welcome. I hope you have a lot of success. I would love to see some of your art. It's so cute. I love the little emote. It's adorable. Oh yeah, sorry. Right now we're working on some commissions. I have a couple of emotes that I have to do. I'm pretty sure the client has already replied to one of them. I got like 4 to do, and then we got memes to draw. I'm being kind of slow because I haven't finished the sketch just yet. Let me try to be a little bit faster. Wait. Oh no. Well, this is supposed to be down. Here you go. Gotta go fast. Become Sonic. Become Sonic. Achieve your true potential. And then just some wings. I should also try a little next. Please pass my comic book class. Ooh, comic book! Like, comic book classes? Do you have those? It's like a university thing. I also like comic stuff. But like, mine is more of like a manga style. So this is usually what I draw. I made a whole video that's like, for YouTube. These are those like, story times, but they're like drawings instead. I call them illustrated story times. I know people prefer to call them story time animations, but I feel like the majority of them aren't. I made a whole, like, one of these videos in comic, like, manga-inspired style. It's very fun. I need to record for the next one, because I want to start making those more often. I only have one so far. In my brand new little channel. My baby channel with, like, 36 subscribers. I'm so happy that people wanted to subscribe. It's very interesting. I have a very concerning life. Very silly, goofy. What kind of comic style do you like? Is it more of like a Western style? Like, or like the older comic book style? The one that uses like black very heavily? It's more of like an older superhero kind of vibe? Just make dark mode and light mode redeems. I know, but I feel like the novelty of having Freddy Fazbear show up is funny. I should probably make it last longer though. Maybe I should just make it dark mode and light mode so that people can fight over turning on and off the lights. It would be kind of funny. Oh! Comic style things, I have a recommendation for you. Ah! Thank you. I forgot that you do that when I mentioned the channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, I'm in college in my senior year of undergrad. I love a comic style. Thank you. I would love to see your own stuff. If that's okay with you. Yo, wait, any socials that I could see? Okay. Now let me just... Let me go here, and then I'm gonna draw a sketchy line really quick. For the little necklace. Oh, is it like one of those, what is it? The little military tag thingies? I thought they look really nice. And then we got wings. So the little bat wings. I think I should make them tinier to feel like the chibi a little bit more. They come from here. Probably make them bigger so they actually stand out and you can see them. So sorry if I'm a bit slower to read chat. I'm trying my best to work faster because I work really slow. You come to sharing join the Discord server and plus. Oh yeah, we do have a Discord server. I forget I have one. Sometimes because I need to do more stuff in there. I need to talk more. I need to hang out more. They call me eating grapes at Walmart. You address me up. I forgot about the address me up. I'm gonna post it in the meme channel at this point. I'm sorry, I have this like personal Discord server that isn't just it's just for me. It's not the stream one, just for organization stuff. And there's like this image of an elephant called "Address Me," and every single time I forget about it, I put it in my general, and every single time I remember it, I post it again. So you've been scrolling up my personal Discord server, seeing all the stuff that I'm organizing, and then suddenly address me. I can talk talk about it a lot because I had to sign an NDA. Oh, I feel you, I feel you. I used to work on like a lot of stuff that needed NDAs. So I feel you. But the comic I'm working on each panel is done by a different student. They offer only to show off many styles and let the students get into a published comic in stores. That's so cool. Oh my god. I had a teacher. I used to take like, art courses. And she used to work in like real comic book stuff. Because like I like manga, right? So I don't consider the stuff that I like to be like real in the same way like that Marvel is. Right, so he showed me a lot of stuff about like his experiences working in the comic book industry, and like it was really fun to see. I was so proud of him. He actually did get to work with like a lot of really cool stuff. I was saying, let's see when it's finished. Yeah, I have an Insta and originally the blue sky, but there isn't anything on there yet. I'm mostly using Instagram. Nice, I feel you. I suck so much at social media. Wait, I'm shy. I'm shy posting. I can talk by myself on stream because it feels like I'm by myself. It kind of feels like I'm by myself. So, but when it comes to like, I can talk, right? But when it comes to social media stuff, I actually have to go out and interact with people. And I get scared. So I'll stream, the people reach me. They show up and they go, hi. So I feel less shy about starting a conversation. But I struggle with posting online anything. So I have an Instagram. I haven't posted on it in years. You're fine, no worries. Address me. But the address me elephant in the rules section and people have to react to the Yamashiki in the Discord server. That would be so funny. I do feel kind of bad that I make people read the rules to join the server, but then again, it is the rules, right? It's the rules. They should read it. Yeah, this is why I suck at social media. I especially suck at Twitter because it's built on talking to other people. I like just looking at pretty art. And all my fellow fangirls fangirling over husbandos and stuff together. As a family. You know. And then my husbando anime is ending. There's only one more episode and it's gonna end. My husband is gonna go to war. I'm never gonna see him again. I need to post more. I've just been busy. I feel you, I feel you. It's kinda hard to post, especially when you have a lot of stuff going on. Right now, I'm streaming working on commissions because I don't have time. I need to work on a lot of other stuff. I have video editing to do. It's a different kind of commission. It's like video editing. Okay. Let me also fix the shadows on the face. The skin color. There we go. And then I go here. I kinda. I'll put it here. Cause there's nothing here, right? So I can get rid of these little spikes. I put it here because a lot of YouTubers have a tiny little bit of hair in front of their face. There we go. Man, now that you're thinking I'm thinking about it, a comic style VTuber would be really cool. Like having the entire stream themed after that. I have a lot of silly ideas, like VTuber concepts, that I think would be really fun to do. But I'm already very happy with mine. And I don't want to change it. So I write it down. One of my funniest ideas was like one of those fish that you hang on a wall. And it's a mermaid VTuber. And every time they talk, they kind of bend to the side. And you get to like... You have like a funny way to show off the entire bottle because they're to the side. There's also one that was like Jekyll and Hyde. So the VTuber would have two different models that they switch between, and they would act differently depending on the model that they have. And then the viewers would be able to switch it, depending on like using channel points maybe. Kind of like how you do like Sammy here. You're able to like switch the way that my screen, my overlay can turn dark mode. So you like switch the entire stream based on it, and you have like a cool little intro animation for it though. Ah, thank you for redeeming the short hair. I really like the style, it's very cute. Sometimes life gets busy and that's okay. It is. Thank you for redeeming the hair buns, it's also very cute. Thank you for redeeming the pigtails, it's probably one of my favorite styles. I don't want to touch Twitter of 7-foot ball. You're so right. Honestly, you're absolutely right. Save yourself. Save yourself. Be free from this madness. But there's a lot of VTubers that like insist that you have to be on Twitter. Like, man, I hate that place. I hate that place so much. Thank you for giving me sunglasses. Thank you for redeeming the bunny ears as well. I also have a cat ear toggle, but it's not in the redeems because it's broken right now. I have to mess around with the tail because it's kind of phasing through my torso at the moment when it moves. So I have to like take a day and just fix a bunch of glitches with my model when I have the time. Extroverts have cheat codes on Twitter, they do. I know Twitch Twitter with 7-foot pole already needs to do better about keeping my eyes in blue sky. Yeah. God, I have so many social medias. I posted them in batches, kind of. So I'll make one thing and then I'll post it everywhere. But I don't have like scheduling tools for that stuff, so I guess it'd be messy. That would be cool, like your transition is just moving to a different panel. Yeah, I think that would be a really cool concept for a VTuber. I have a bunch of them here in like my personal server. I'm thinking of making a video at one point and just throwing these ideas into the wild and seeing if someone else uses them. Okay, I'm looking through them right now. Talking fish on the wall, a lucky cat. You know how like those little lucky cats that have like the hand that goes like this and they keep going forward with it? I feel like that's a very simple but very interesting concept to do. And then I thought that maybe you could also do like twin lucky cat VTubers, and then one of them is an unlucky cat. And like together they have the whole like balance it, opposites balancing each other kind of vibe. Or like a lava lamp. Oh yeah, another one here, like a PNG VTuber whose whole gimmick is that they're a beautifully illustrated manga character and that their overlays are manga panels. And then the idea would be that since they're a PNG VTuber, they switch between different manga panels to show their expressions. Or a Marvel-styled superhero, like comic style. A flipbook character. A flipbook character that flips on screen whenever they talk. In watercolor style. Stick figure. And I wrote that all like spaced out. A Tamagotchi VTuber who the viewers affect and play games with while using the channel points. I feel like that would be a really cool interactive stream concept. A visual novel VTuber with different sprites text box for stream captions. Corpse Ride. Horror AIG VTuber or Illuminati. I actually am a sculpture artist, funny enough. Really? Sculpture? That's so cool! I don't think I ever met a sculptor. Sculptor or conservation student, specifically for puppetry and moving sculpture. What? That's a thing that exists? That's so cool. Could do like adopt tools. Maybe I could. This could be a really cool way to like make money. I have a lot of fun VTuber ideas, and I did make my own model, so I can do some pretty cool stuff, I think. I could at least bring these ideas to life. question. Is it only 2 spots on the server? Oh no, it's just that it's a verification. The welcome spot is a verification space. Basically, you read through the rules. I force everyone to read the rules, and inside the rules, it's hidden a code word that you have to write down in the welcome server, the welcome channel, so that you can access the rest of the server. So sorry, I know it's complicated, but I do this to like catch kids. It's like kids don't want to read all that. And also just lazy people because I think it's funny. I have a very dumb idea for hermit crab VTuber. Oh my god, that would be so funny. And make it so that they can hide in a little shell. The football character is so cute though. What the fuck? Thank you! I'm glad you like it. It's also... Oh, Hanna-Barbera cartoon. Like old Scooby-Doo style VTuber. And they have like several effects to make it look like their stream is an old TV. I think that would be really cool. There's also this one that's like really stupid. You know, like Mary Sue character designs? A VTuber whose whole thing is that they're the Mary Sue character, and they have the most stupid, insanely over-designed character ever. And if they're a furry, they can be one of those like Sparkle Dog characters. It's like super neon bright. And their whole stream is like that as well. I feel like it would be an eyesore, but it would be really funny. Oh, this one is pretty cool too. Old school internet tutorial character that follows the mouse instead of being static. Maybe they're attached to or sits on or navigates a cursor. And their whole stream is themed around early Windows. They're supposed to be based around Clippy. Or Visual K VTuber. I thought that would be cool. This one is just a link. What is this link? Oh yeah, the like see-through technology VTuber. Based off of like those old plastic kind of consoles and stuff like that. I feel like a character based around these concepts would look really cool. Like just character design wise. Tamagotchi VTuber is so cute. Thank you! I like thinking of like silly stream ideas. Like these. Like at one point I would like to make them. And sell them. Make it like a VTuber kit basically. Acting as if I'm like a person from a VTuber company. Just pitching ideas for like future generations of like VTubers. And then we make a little package. I would make like a model and give them like overlays that are fun and interesting and give them like a pack of emotes that they can start with. And then like either sell it or raffle it for free. So that, or maybe like audition it, I feel like. It would be nice as well, so I could get a feel for who like, deserves or matches the vibe better. And then I could just hand it to them. And they would credit me as like the artist and rigger. And it would be completely theirs. And they could do whatever they wanted. So like the support that the initial support that a VTuber company offers. Like getting your assets. And then just sending them off into the wild. Go my child. You made your model? I did! Let me show you off. This is me. Hello heart to the anti-Cupid. I like that I made it like this. It makes it look like I'm jumping on my bed. So this is my model. It has been updated over time. So I didn't start like this. I still have the very old versions of it as well. Took me a while to get like some fun parts of the character design here. Me also. So I'm an anti-Cupid. I break people's hearts. That's my concept. I end relationships. I'm fucked up and evil twisted Cupid. So everything is around like black and pink. Oh yeah, there's also this model. I don't know if you ever watched Nyan Neko Sugar Girls. This is the Nyan Neko Sugar heart. And yes, she's supposed to move like that. It was very intentional. Funny thing, she was supposed to move a little bit smoother than that, but she's so janky naturally that it makes it even better. Yeah, her makes so much as well. Thank you! I work really hard. I wanna be cool. I want to be really cool. I mean, mine is very janky, but it works. That's how it starts. Mine also... Like, I didn't start with that one. Mine started very much like something like this. The way it moves also. Mine used to look really weird because I had a very messy art style. So people would joke that I looked like my face was put through a hydraulic press. Ah, gotcha. Sorry, I never seen anyone that do that. That's very smart. Thank you! I do think it's it is annoying. it is annoying, but it's for a very good reason. Necessary evil. The idea was to train a hermit crab to stand in a specific spot in the tank and put a little controller next to them to have them scream facing the tank like I was a hermit crab. That's so cute. I think that would be really fun. I want to see more fun stream concepts. Like having more fun overly really gives you more to stand on your own as a VTuber. Thunderheart. Oh yeah, it doesn't work in this model. Sadly, I should make it. I should go over this one. I need to update this one to match the new version. But it still has the lighter skin tone. I made the layout you see here in Blender, and I was like sobbing with pride at how good it was, especially for showing Blender. I mean, I was using tutorials though. It's not like I magically learned how to do it all on my own. Incredible work, thank you. Blender is so hard. It is. It's very confusing at first. Like, if you keep trying, you keep going at it, you'll eventually get it, and you'll start like memorizing the shortcuts. I think the tutorial for making the room really helped me because it makes you learn so many different ways to do things. I also managed to make my Blender pink, which was very fun. Like a starter pack. That would be so cool, like a starter pack. Yeah, I think it would be really fun. And also, make less people want to join agencies. Because a lot of times I see people joining agencies specifically because they want the model and the assets. And like, you know, the famous. Like, you start off with a fan base already. But I feel like maybe you shouldn't have to audition for a company if you only really want the assets. But I feel like making a business where you can offer this for VTubers specifically, right? Selling the shovels instead of trying to find the gold. It could become a very successful business if someone starts it. I like just coming up with ideas, it's fun. It is really fun. I have a couple of sketches for like VTuber concepts as well that I made a while back. Pretty sure it was before I even learned how to use Clip Studio. So we had like a whole generation of VTubers that I created. They were all based around urban legends, like internet urban legends. So there was like the games. So there was an elevator game girl. There was a lone hide and seek girl. So she would be like a demonic teddy bear with red thread all around her design. There was also a ghost girl. I forgot what she was supposed to be. I think it was supposed to be like the Midnight Man. And then I also just made a zombie nurse for the sake of it. This one was just purely indulgent. It was like a pastel goth zombie nurse, and she was mint green, and she had like really interesting eyes. Because I gave her like these really interesting like Tim Burton swirl eyelashes. I love her model moves. I love the jank. Thank you. It's very silly, but it was like the April Fool's model that I made. I made it all in a day because it was supposed to look janky. So I was forcing myself to be fast so I could force myself to be sloppy. Because I'm very methodical with my stuff. I like taking my time.
Onion no sugar mix with dashi do nickel. Onion no sugar mix with dashi do nickel. Onion no sugar mix with dashi do nickel.
I can't get over like that one time I said that on your stream and you put it as a redeem. No, not even a redeem. Every time someone said anything in chat, it would start again, and I would be like, it would be me saying,
onion no sugar mix with dashi odonego. Onion no sugar mix with dashi odonego. Onion no sugar mix with dashi odonego.
no matter, I don't know how, but somehow I accidentally bring my ears twitch when I blink. Oh, I think I know. You attach the physics to your blinking. So, the ears have physics when you move around. And you added your blinking as one of the inputs for it. It's good production. Can make like screen for whatever you're doing. Look like it's reflecting onto the tank. Oh, that would be so cool. A fish tank VTuber stream would be so fun. And then you can have like a redeem where people can poke the glass or something. Explaining how you follow the tutorials with the different stuff like the window, and it was still well done. I mean, I was so confused at the window. Okay, I have one scene here that's not actually part of the stream. It's actually like a studio for me to record videos in. This one, the heart-shaped window over there. I had no idea what I was doing the entire time, because all the tutorials I had, it taught me how to make a square or rectangle kind of window, and I didn't know what I was doing. So I just fiddled with it, I just fucked around and found out. And I think it's super messy the way that I did it, at least. Like, the transparent mono texture, yeah! That was one thing that I was struggling with until I decided, okay, I'm just gonna copy-paste the original structure and then make one of them transparent and make it a glass, and then the other one I'm gonna put the texture of the computer underneath. Agencies are scary. They are. I'd rather just make my own stuff. I know not all VTubers are. Yeah, that is true. That is the reason why so many people get desperate for that stuff. Was it? If you really want to be a part of it, but you're not an artist, you don't know how, you won't be able to do your own stuff. I have a friend that took out a loan just to be able to afford a new model. And I'm like asking him, bro, can you even afford to survive? And he's like, yeah, kinda. I'm gonna take a while to pay it anyway. I'm like, dude, no. I almost offered to animate the model for them at the very least, so it wouldn't be like as expensive, but they had a very specific rigor in mind, and I don't think I would have been able to offer the same amount of quality for it. I'm also just sadly really busy. If I could do it for free, I would. I need to flesh out mine. I fear I'm kind of all over the place because it was an OC I turned into a persona and I'm redesigning myself again. Oh, I feel like a lot of VTubers started out as like OCs. I know one that's like a nurse VTuber OC. And the whole thing is that she started off with an OC of hers that was a guy, actually. It was a femboy nurse VTuber. However, she herself is not a guy. So it got really confusing every time people would come to her stream and ask about her femboyness. And recently she decided to switch because apparently her character design was making people think that she was like, a YouTuber. Because she wears stuff as like harnesses and stuff like that. Which makes me personally sad because I like that kind of stuff purely for aesthetics. I think it looks cool. I'm a fashion girly. Okay. I think I got it right. I can probably send this one, so. Are these Lacey's games that escape their taste? Kinda, yeah. I do really like Lacey's games. I'm also really happy that it's Brazilian. I feel like I never get to see Brazilian creatives do anything big. I've been following everything that Ghost Tundra does. I also just love the profile picture. It's also a tiny little void cat. I saw that they made a whole animated episode. It was like a tiny little webisode. And it was so cute. I'm so excited for it. I can't wait to see what happens. Not redeem. Literally anyone says anything and it would spam it.
언년에 넣는 금이 언년에 넣으시게 맥서 다시 해도 되고 언년에 넣으시게 맥서 다시 해도 되고 언년에 넣으시게 맥서 다시 해도 되고 언년에 넣으시게 맥서 다시 해도 되고.
I should make this still redeem as well. I remember looking at the Blender file like, wow, I am struggling to actually find anything like wrong at all. I mean, I can point out some weird things with my file. Hold on, can I even open Blender? I think I do have enough RAM now, I think, to open Blender and be safe. Yeah, you can probably see it here. Give it a moment, it's opening. The file. My room file is a little bit big. Be warned. So this is what the room looks like. Let me make the screen smaller so I can actually see you guys talk. Put it over here. Yeah. Oh yeah. I also need to... Studio mode. Let me go to video game capture. A new window capture, and this one is actual Blender. Okay, and then transform fidget screen so that it always stays stuck on the same way. There we go. Should work now. Oh, no, no sugar. I'm literally just a teddy bear. That I don't know was little. Yeah, teddy bear. Bloody bear is very cute. And if you see harness and fake sex, this is a before, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like that too. Okay, yeah, so this is my room. You can actually look around. So this is what you're looking at right now. You can actually see the posters behind it. It was supposed to be a lot more open, my screen overlay. I still have it here. But then I zoomed it in so that it would be easier to see. We have a couple of candles. We got a mirror. We got a poster of Bloody in chat, because Bloody is Barbie and has every job ever. No joke. I also go... Hold on. We also have my shelf here. It's a coffin shelf. I put a lot of stuff that I actually own in here. So we have a Death Note manga collection and my Sailor Moon collection. It's also a picture of my buddy Sweet. And all of the Barbie movies and Monster High movies that I own in DVD. Of course, the textures are kind of fucked up if you look at it too closely, so let's not do that. Also the knife mirror, I've always wanted one of these. I also want to add more stuff to the room eventually. I'm also going to try to make this into a room you can visit in VR chat, because I think it would be cool. I went through so many hoops to find out how to make, like, the freaking coffin. I also want to hang some stuff at the door. I'm pretty sure the door can actually open and you can, like, mess around with them. I'm kind of scared of showing you what it looks like if it's rendered. Let's see. Let's see if it works. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh my god, I almost crashed the stream. Blender is eating the resources, yeah. I can't do too much, yeah. Sadly. One thing that I will say, I modeled my actual PC here. It's based off of my real life PC. I just added this little like crisscross thingy because it's kind of my thing. And I have a heart share. Very cute. There's also a drawing tablet underneath the table. It's like over here. It's based off my actual drawing tablet as well. I wanted to make it so that I could pull it off for like art strings and make a tiny version of my model just walking around holding the pen. Okay, I'm not gonna save. We're gonna stay safe. Yeah, I'm a trails guy, but I love crop tops. I was showing someone my new model design and their reaction was basically all about the crop top. It's just fashion. Oh my god, people should calm the fuck down. Seriously, that is so stupid. It wasn't like a bad way, but it also was not the best, you know. I feel you. I feel you on that. Like, you could tell they were caught off guard. It's just a thing. So it's the kind of reaction that my grandma would give me. Literally. Like, I got a reaction just like that once. I was wearing, like, a shirt. It wasn't even a crop top. But it would... If I raised my arms too high up, like, all the way up, it would, like, ride up, and it would show my stomach, and she was, like, really mad about that. She was like, oh, it shows skin. And I'm like, yes, grandmama, I am young. That's so cool, that's amazing. Thank you! I did my best. I am not a Blender pro, but one day I want to learn how to make 3D characters as well. I want to be able to make, like, what is it? My own 3D model that I can use for, like, full body streams and stuff like that. And I want to make it, based off of the Lucky Star style, like the anime. The one that has, like, that one girl. Hold on. Konata. I have her on my stream. I wish to have no job. I need more proficiency with that so I may get this good at Blender. Oh, it was not patience. It was literally going there for months. I struggled so hard. I kept going for literal months. I spent a whole year trying to learn Blender. But it's very much just going at it 2 hours per day. No, not per day, per week. I was doing it per week, and then I moved per day. Because I am unemployed, so I had the time. That art is so cute. Thank you! I really enjoyed drawing it. It was fun. I think the only comment I remember having was that the floor could technically be more efficient, but I was reaching. Oh no. Welcome back. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I checked the stream. We talked about this a billion times, but weird guys being weird over long socks. Yeah, I have those like thigh highs. Oh, welcome! Welcome, Milk! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry I look like this. I was showing off my room in Blender because the stream overlay is actually a real room that I modeled. So this little computer is a real place. Kind of. Wait, your model isn't 3D, like the bouncy one? It's not! Wait, did it look 3D? I do know that I managed to fool quite a couple of people. Quite a few people because of the hand tracking in it. It's 2D hand tracking. This one? Oh yeah, don't mind the middle parts. This is the YouTube version of the model because I like using it for YouTube videos as well. So the backhand is still a work in progress because I managed to get the backhand, but I don't get the middle. So I'm trying my best to do that. So I have been told that a couple of people thought that like my hand was somehow a 3D model. It wasn't, it was just a lot of pain and suffering. A lot of time trying to figure out how to do this. And a lot of tutorials, way too many. This model cute. Thank you! Welcome to the stream, I hope you're doing well. Also, yes, guys being weird over socks. Somehow, I have those anime girl tie highs. You know, like those ones. I have them in black. And I love wearing them. Grandma also thinks they look cute. But I have been told that I should not wear them outside ever because I'm gonna get assaulted. Like, it's literally covering up more skin than, like, no one wears socks this long here. I'm covering up so much more than anyone else. I don't get it. It's kind of funky. It develops one? Yeah, that's fun. This one cute. Thank you. Anyway, I thought it was 2D. Did you really? It is 2D. I enjoy it. I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised. I worked really hard on it to make it look nice. So it does have that like fluidity of like a Live2D model. So this is like the biggest draw that 2D models have, is that you can have weirder looking things because it's a drawing. So the way that my hair looks, the little hair swirls. And then you can also have like the bounciness. So all of these physics. I saw that someone found a way to make it look like you have a Live2D model with your 3D. I'm excited to try that out when I do get one. Also, sorry, recalibrating my tracking. I make a lot of effort to move around, so I need to, you know, when I have this model. So, you know, so I can be more animated. So throughout the stream, I'll sometimes check to see if my tracking is working properly. And, you know, if my eyes are looking at the right place and stuff like that. I also move my head a lot. It looks like Starlight 2D. You think so, really? Thank you! I'm happy I think so. I put a lot of effort into making the movement look nice. I was actually gonna have a bigger range of movement, but I wanted to be able to use it faster. So I ended up scrapping the... You know, my head was gonna be able to move all the way to a side profile. Not because you would be able to see it. No. Because I have augmented physics. So I have this bounce when I move, like this. You see how my head kind of bobs and then comes back a little bit? It's augmented physics, which means that it reaches all the way to the ending of the pendulum and then it swings back to give the impression of a more realistic movement. Because that's the way that we human beings move. So I sacrificed my range of motion for fluidity. So the way that I was thinking of combating that is by making my range of motion so gigantic that I could still have the augmented physics and still be able to look around way more. I'm just insane. I choose to suffer a lot. I'm literally an expert at 2D and still fools me. I cannot. Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy. I'm happy it looks nice. I made a lot of effort to look nice. The character design, the color palettes, the little details on it. I really like the line boil on the halo in my wing. Like the way that it changes a little bit. I feel like that's a really cool detail. It was also a pain to get because I needed to rig it into the same idle animation. So when I had to do the crying animation, I had to also rig it into the same idle file, otherwise it wouldn't work. So these tears, I also slaved over these little tears. Okay, so we got 2 sketch commissions done. I need to open another one. I cannot grasp good mentality. Me neither. It feels... I don't know. I don't get it. It's so nice how it's a 2D. Ah, thank you! Thank you! I'm glad! I use a lot of tutorials though, so I want to make sure that you know, like, I did follow a lot of different artists while doing this, so it's not 100% me. I am kind of, you know, borrowed merit and stuff like that. Aki, hello! Hi Aki! Welcome to the stream! We're working on some emote commissions today. Because I have a lot to do. I hope you're doing well! How are you? My brain is confused. Thank you! I'm glad you like my model. I really like it too. I worked really hard on it. I still to this day don't have any new outfits because I worked so hard on the base one. Oh, I'm pretty sure I can show you the very first one that I started with. Oh, like this version. Like this character design. Hold on. Yeah, this is the one that I started with. You can definitely see my old art and my improvement over time. You see what I mean with the range of motion, right? This one can kind of turn a lot more than the other. But that's because the fluid, like, movement. It looks a lot... This one looks so much more stiff in comparison. My mouth can also only open a little bit. And I only have one mouth shape. I will say, I like the way that my closed eyes look here. Very cute. My body also moves nothing. Back in the day where VTubers were not expected to move their bodies at all. Heart is just cracked. I'm not cracked, I'm just insanely stupid. I'm such an insane perfectionist, and that's like my biggest strength and my worst weakness. Because the reason why I made a new model is because I just wanted to fix the eyes. And then I decided to fix the hair. And then I decided to fix the dress. And then I decided, oh, I have a brand new model. I should probably make more hairstyles. Oh my god, I should finish the hand tracking. Oh my god, I have a brand new model basically. I should make a new background for it. Oh my god, I've always wanted to learn 3D to make a background for it. And I just kept going. And I just insisted on doing everything. So this is why I have a months-long hiatus. And then we have like the middle ground model, which is like this one. I slowly updated it with time. You can see this one already moves so much more than the other. It still doesn't have much of like mouth movement. But this one already kind of moves the body a little bit. It also moves a lot, probably because I put up a lot of my physics and stuff. I should probably up my calibration a little bit more, so I like how easily I can nod. And then we have the current version where I got Melanin. So this is a current one. You can see there's been a lot of improvement very slowly over time. Yeah, moving around is a big thing, so many people just get good models and sit there. Yeah, your model is a puppet. You have to pull the strings. You should make tutorials on how to do models. I would love that. I don't think I'm knowledgeable enough to do that. Because, like, there's so many moving parts to it that I still don't understand. So, for example, this expression right here, the angry expression. I learned how to do blend shapes for this. I still don't quite understand how they work. So I just followed a tutorial for that. I could absolutely show, like, if someone were to ask, oh, can you tell me the tutorials that you use? Absolutely, I will show you. Especially Yoshino Art. She was one VTuber that I followed. So that's so cute. Thank you! I'm glad. My very, very first model actually looks extremely fucked up. But I'm pretty sure I don't have any videos of her moving. Wait, I will paint you a picture. I will paint you a very real picture. It was like... this, like her eyes. And then she had like incredibly detailed hair for no reason whatsoever. And she had like a nose like this over here. She's ingrained in my memory. I actually got bullied on TikTok for it. They thought she looked so bad. They were right, of course, but it still hurt. And it wasn't. This is like cute in comparison to the way she actually looked. It was more like. Yeah, it was more like this. You like that one kid that got bullied on TikTok for drawing really long faces. This is basically it. This is how she looked. And she barely moved at all. Whoa, Bottle Crystal, yeah. Back when I used to be called Crystal Heart. I go by Hollow Heart now. Back then, it was literally last year. A few months ago, before I returned from my hiatus, I just randomly changed my name. I'm doing good. I'm also working on some art right now. It's for a friend's comic. Oh, everybody's working on comics today. Also, is also working on comics. What's your comic stuff? What are you guys doing? What's the story? What's the art style? The video of a super old character drawing this one always makes me do a big smile. Aww. Every time you say I'm thinking about updating my model, I go, I'm not doing that again. I'm honestly not. The only thing I want to finish is the hand tracking, but it's because I already started. Like, I just want to fix this part in the middle over here. That is all. After this, I'm doing nothing else. I'm never touching this model ever again. Okay, I also want to do one more mouth shape for the angry mouth, but that's it. Nothing else. Nothing else. And if I try doing anything else, you grab me by my head and shake me. Don't let me, please. I want to have one new outfit for the very first time in like the 5 years that I've been streaming. I'm so tired of just restarting all over again. This is good enough. I'm happy. Your brain has so many wrinkles about this stuff. You can do a tutorial on how to make big eyes look nice on a model, for example. Oh, one thing I think I could do is like, okay, this is one extremely niche thing. Like, niche? My eyes. My eyes gave me so many headaches because of the crystal effect on them. I'm having to use the YouTube model to show you. Because, like, she's the one that has permanently eye contact with you. A healthy dose of prolonged eye contact. So if you look at my eyes, they're gems. Do you see this little shiny effect that they have? This is literally impossible in the program that I use. Like, in the program used to make 2D VTuber models, you are not capable of doing this. I did it by just doing a fuck you watching. I can actually show you the individual shines here. Because I never fixed my eye white, like my pure white eyes toggle. So this is what I did. It's like fuck ton of masks with really big other like colored stuff. And every time I move my eyes, or like my head, you can see them shifting around to give off the impression of shine. The way that I did this is by basically just not allowing my eyes to have a good range of movement. They can't look too much downwards, otherwise it will break and you'll be able to see the messiness in it. I'm pretty sure there are some bugs within my model where you can see the mask shines escaping from it if you look hard enough. I can see it because I worked on it. Also, there's one more thing. If you look at it extremely closely, underneath the eye shine, like the little star, there are twerking Among Us. And every time I blink, they twerk more. It's extremely tiny, you can barely see it. Reminds me of your smoosh face model thingy. I'm never touching it again, unless I also do this thing too. I mean, I want to fix all of the bugs that I have within it. I have this whole, the way that my mouth moves. There are a couple of bugs within it that I would like to fix, but mostly just tiny fixes instead of like redrawing my hair all over again. I'm never doing that again. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm so tired. I want to get a new outfit. I want to get a cute little Christmas outfit. I want to get a cute little Halloween outfit. I want to get a cute little, like, I don't know, the princess outfit that I wanted. I want to be a pretty princess. The name of the comic is Master of Manipulation. Guess what the story is? Wow, I think it revolves around someone who manipulates people or meets someone who manipulates people. You know, I'm just really good. You can't... I can always... I'm so smart, I can glean so many details on like tiny things, you know? Jump scare. Your eyes are almost like crystal hearts. Yeah, that's the whole point. I'm kind of sad that I switched from crystal hearts because like, it made sense in my eyes. And it was also kind of SEO because like, if someone were to look crystal heart eyes VTuber, they would be able to find me easier. But I'm so tired. I didn't want to use crystal anymore. It's not like not a very unique name. I mentioned this before. The reason why I changed it is because I had been using this name for so long. It felt like it followed me everywhere. And so many people already had it as well. It felt like I was stealing from everybody else who were doing so much better than me. Okay. Drinking some water. Okay, oh yeah, I need to also show this. Ow! 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 I still need to add an animation to it so that it actually looks like I'm getting bulked. And then I do this. And then I open my eyes again and I'm normal. I actually used to do this manually. Back in the day. I love how your monitor is just chat's POV. Oh yeah, I was looking around. I was looking at yourself. Like, wait. You got games on your phone? Hey Unc, do you know about Poppy Playtime? Have you heard of the hit game Five Nights at Freddy's? Do you know what Skibidi Sigma Riz is? You know, your gaffer, sticking out your gaff for the Rizzler? This is Skibidi or Sophin attacks. But yeah, this is what I'm saying. You can see that my eyes don't go very far up when I look. This is because it breaks the whole thing. Because if they went any higher up, you would be able to see like all of the masks breaking over my eyeshadow. I also gave them a lot of depth when I look around. The ceiling, yeah. Let me guess, it's about VTuber. Master of Manipulation, oh my god. Oh my god, shots fired. White parts of the lashes is still so good. And even then, I still feel bad that I couldn't make it work. With like, making it so that you can see the iris of the eye just going through the white parts of the eyelashes. I would love to do that, but I feel like it's a lost cause and my eyes are already very finicky, so I don't want to mess with them anymore. Screw that. Okay. I got this one, so let me look. So sorry. I'm still not used to streaming again, so my throat still hurts a lot when I try. Okay. We got another one. So this one I'm probably gonna send it to them later. Let's grab another base. Oh wait, wrong one. Oh yeah, here. And then we bring it outside. And this is where we start over again. Being on point with the manipulating people who manipulates people. Meeting someone who manipulates people. The main character is supposed to be an obsessive demon named Enif. Ooh, that's so cool. I like demons. I may be an angel, but I like demons. I think they're really cool and edgy. I'm an edgelord I am somewhat of an edgelord myself. God, I'm so cringe. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm having to open a lot of my files because I don't want to lose any of my recent files. It sounds like my model file, I'm pretty sure. I was drawing some stuff for it. I want to see if I can bring this one dress that I have over to the model. Because it's already here. It's already in the files. It's the safety dress that I use to draw whenever I have like something that I need to work on in the body, but I don't want to leave my model naked. But I liked it so much, I thought it was so cute that I wanted to bring it over. We also have the story file, just like the one for the video. What's up, Aquac? I like community people in the server. Yeah, me too. I tried Demon Boy with dark eye circles. That means well, but it's so shy. Way too tired. That is my exact guy. That is my boy. That is literally Hamon Fukuhara. If he was a demon. Hold on. I need to evangelize people into my husbando. My boy. My boy. My guy. See, even the dogs are excited about him. He's so perfect. My boy's so pretty. He is cute, and he is shy, and he is really sad. And every time someone gets mad at him, he apologizes and says he's going to die. Just like me for you. And then he's got like a whole stage persona. Like the whole point of the story is that he's an idol. And he like pretends to be like the super flirty, outgoing guy. And then at the moment he goes outside of the stage, he's this pathetic little white cat of a guy. And the main character meets him and discovers this, and she starts trying to help him live a healthier life. And the whole story is like exploring the way that idols kind of pretend to be different people to be more marketable. So they have on-stage personalities. And you get to meet all of his other bandmates as well. My favorite bandmate is the yellow one. Can you guess why? He's also depressed. And drinks beer and smokes. He's depressed but in a different way than like the main guy. He's got a gambling addiction. He hides underneath this little like shopping bag every time he goes outside, and it's so cute. He's so depressed he grows mushrooms on his head.
My baby. My boy.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, and there's also that bastard over there. I fucking hate him. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm so sorry. Pardon me. Let me just... Let me close it here. Let me get the new reference. There we go. This is our new reference. Very cute. I love this face. They look very gremlin. Thank you. I need to ask my friend if I can post it on the server since it's her story. Of course. We would love to see it, even if it's just the art of how, like, you know, like the stories and stuff. It's just I absolutely loved him when I looked at him. He seems perfect. He seems perfect. He's depressed. Big dark circles in his eyes. Cool ass edge fashion. He got the cool little glasses. I love him. I already love him. I need to watch it. I will watch it for him specifically. Oh, what? Are you also a connoisseur of the anime boys, actually? I mean, you are right. I'm pretty sure you like husbands too. I explained this adorable little gremlin. I want to squish their face. It's so cute. I'm getting this little... It's giving chaos. It's giving... They look like they would bite you. You like offer them a snack and they will bite you. They bite your arm. Big croc. Very scary. Chomp chomp chomp. This is so cute. This is an adorable character reference as well.
Chloe Croc. Chloe Croc.
It always returns to the sad anime boy. Hey, I am part of the Church of Tamon Fukuhara. I have to pay respects to my god every stream. Ah, thank you for the follow, Ozzy. Welcome to the Broken Heart Choir.
I wonder how's the comic doing?
I'm so sorry I got distracted. Please forgive me.
I hope you have fun here.
It looks so cute, right? It's giving IA Neko arc and they are possessing my body. Exactly, it has that like vibe.
What?
What happened? Something happened. It's saying that something happened. On Twitch. Was it a follow? I need to check my alert box. I think it's broken. For some reason, it's coming flat. Just take something. I'm so sorry. Let's just take some finagling. I've never seen that word before, finagling. You got this. I believe in you. Says it was a follow, yeah.
Ah. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay, let me change the skin tone. On the base? I'm so happy I made a base. Because I've been doing this entire time them by hand. Just grabbing stuff. Like the different versions. I really need to just sit down and decide a base for it.
Thank you. You're gonna slay. You're gonna slay. You're gonna slay, King.
I sounded so cringe as well. Oh my god. I say slay unironically. Am I chronicling online? Am I terminally online? Am I unk? Should I consider retirement?
Okay, switching the shading so it matches better.
I'm also pretty sure I forgot to change the eye color on one of them and the shading on the cheeks on one of them. So I should probably go back and fix the one that I haven't sent yet. Got it. Also go over to the eyes. Also, if you hear any sort of like noises, this is because I'm using the background music in Animal Crossing Cafe. So you can actually hear the little guys do stuff. Let me show you where you can't hear. Where you can hear, but you can't see. This is really cute, right? Look at them! Cringe and free, it's okay. Thank you. I am cringe and I'm free. You're right. I have to say Slayer also. It's okay. I'm not unk yet. I think. I'm not unk yet. I say like I'm so old. I'm in my 20s. Okay. Now switch the eye color. If thou ask if thou art unk, then unk shall ye be. Oh no, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Okay, I don't know the gender of this adorable little creature, but they are flat, so I will give them the flat body. My whole friend group does, but we are also all very queer. I mean, it would make sense. My friends are also very queer. I mean, I have like one friend in real life, and then a bunch online. And we are all kind of rainbow colored. You know, we're all part of the Skittles. So is my sister. She's also a member of the Skittle Squad. Based. Oh, right. It's so cute. I freaking love Animal Crossing. I have New Horizons. Completely, legitimately, legally, I swear. And I've been playing it a lot. I actually played it last time on stream last week. No, last week? Last week, I think. Yeah. You can always have the Animal Crossing Cafe in a tiny window at the same time. Oh, that would be cute. I've been mentioning that I would like to have like an MP3 player on stream. It would be a little something in the corner, and then it would have a little screen on it. Right, picture this like in the corner of the stream, a little next to the chat, and then in it, right, we would have a little screen, and I would have it capture the window of whatever music we got going on. So that then if it was like an album cover that was like square, it would be squared, and if it was an actual video, it would turn a little bit smaller, and you'd be able to kind of see the video in it. I think it would be really fun. I want to figure this out for when I get copyrighted music. I think it also adds a little bit of movement to this stream because, like, my stream is very static. So having at least something moving all the time would be nice. Something kind of changing a lot. Kawaii is she, her? Oh, yeah. Good to know. He's so cute. I just want to look at that face. She's so precious. Perfection. Well, that would be so cool, right? It would be fun. I actually found an MP3 player, like, image. But it was on Pinterest, so I don't know if I'm allowed to use it. I was like, I made everything else on my stream. I feel like just grabbing a random PNG would be kind of a cop-out now. So I'm thinking that maybe I should just draw my own. And then I could decorate it with little stickers or something. Make it drawn like it was decorated. And I would have more control over it. I also found a widget that was like also but it was not an MP3 player, it was an iPod, I think. But also not made by me. I'm getting cocky now. I'm getting cocky. I'm getting hubris. I wanna make everything. Everything will be me. Everything will be mine. But the only thing that the only things that I didn't make on stream that are on screen right now would be like the meme of my 3 weed smoking girlfriends. It was made by Bloody. And then you also have my Be Right Back screen. The music in it and the little fishies were not made by me. I love the little fishies. It's actually from Microsoft. This is like the Windows, the very old Windows screensaver. It used to be these little fishies, and they had actual sound. So I just put some Fruity Arrow music on top of it. You can have a little hubris as a treat. Why, thank you. I kind of want to add every husbando to that and make it 50 weed smoking girlfriends. Oh, you would have a lot. You need to put, okay. So, we need Tamon Fukuhara. We need them. I have become so attached to him in such a short period of time. I watched an anime, like the one moment, the very next day, I woke up and his name was just playing on repeat in my head, just Tamon, 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 Tamon. It's ridiculous. And then we also need... Hold on. We need the angel's wings. We need specifically the pink one. We need polyurethane. The boy. My boy. I have a thing for pink hair now that I think about it. It's like... It's the same guy, TM. It's like... Oh? Pretty. Very pretty. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, he's so precious. He's so cute. The same guy, TM. Exactly. Also, their theme song is so fire. Angels of fire. Divine, divine, divine. I remember that. Oh my god, the little... The fishies? I feel like it's so cute. All the little sounds and everything. Thing item, exactly. The freaking bitch just for the thing item. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Like, if you compare Tamon to Shigaraki Tomura, it's like it's the same. It's the same vibe. It's the same wearing a black hoodie, messy hair, dark circles under his eyes. And then you compare that to like the previous one, which was L from Death Note. Same thing. I think the only one that escapes that is like Azura, right? Because like it's a cutesy character. Very cutesy. Let me go back to work. Your 3D husbands ain't cheap. Go back to work, woman. Do it for him. Yeah, that's me when... Wait, yeah? After I finish Neck from Blood Altar. Ooh. Tell me all about your husbandos. I need to enter my stripper in shock. What's that? I don't know if I'll be able to hold back my laughter if you guys do that. I cannot imagine. I cannot for the life of me imagine freaking Shatter like that. Or you. I feel like it's like trying to imagine a new color, you feel me? It's so far removed from the normal way I see you guys. Do it for him. Exactly. Money, so I can buy husband on merch. I need to work, so I can be rich, so I can buy several statues of my husbandos. I need money, so I can get a bunch of pins to cover my Ita bag in. It's empty. It has nothing. It has like 3 pins in it. It has a huge window. I have nothing, and all of them are fake too. They're all fake. I want to be able to buy real merchandise. I want to be able to support the artists. First of all, I am a huge fan of this thing right here. I should make it big. Emphasize. And then I got this. I'm imagining Shatter looking like normal. My bear looking like Long Momo. Oh my god, Long Momo, which lives rent-free in my head. Okay, for anyone who doesn't know Long Momo, there's this fashion game called Infinity Nikki. It's a gacha game. It used to not be like a gacha. Okay, it was always a gacha game. It used to not be open world. In it, there's a little kitty. Right? She's always been in the franchise. It's a franchise for a really long time. And I've always been a fan of it. Ever since it was like 2D. Momo is Nikki's best friend. It's a little cat. Sassy little cat thingy. One event, they decided that he would become long and tall. And it was traumatizing. Every player who remembers this moment deserves a veteran's discount. They have been through it with this event. So this is Long Momo. Be nice to him. He's doing his best. The fucking pose. I always forget it's all like Shatter is a gym bro. I cannot imagine that little jester like that. Man, I realize I don't know much about you guys. Like the stuff you guys do. I think the one I know the most is like you, Blood. Okay, I'm gonna get the shirt here. I'm gonna first draw underneath, and then we're gonna get the little, like, the jacket, the cork jacket. Okay. I like the detail that it has like the little feet. There's also shorts. I love shorts. They keep me safe. Add a little bit in the corner so that it gives like, it looks a little more real. We got this here, I think. I'll simplify this one. And then I want to give like a special accent, and you have like 2 more points for the little feet because of like, yeah, the little rock feet. Now we have the hair. It's very blobby, very bubblegum-esque. Princess Bubblegum. Freaking love Princess Bubblegum. I've heard people saying, oh yeah, we need more complex female characters. You cannot handle her. You cannot handle my queen. My queen badass. Freaking love her. Also 3-hour mark. Oh, already. I don't know if Grandma's coming home soon. Because usually I try to end stream before she comes home. Because, you know, Grandma deserves peace when she shows up. When she comes back. She likes watching her novellas when she comes home. Shatter is built like a very tall dwarf.
How are you? I am under the water. Please help me. Here too much raining.
Thank you for the hydrate. I'm so proud of my redeems. I want to make so many more. I think the one that I like the most so far is like the FNAF one, and then the JoJo one. I think it would be especially funny in like a gameplay scenario if I'm getting chased by something. Shatter is built like a very tall dwarf in his own word. That paints such an image. A very tall dwarf. I don't know. I cannot imagine what he looks like. But you guys know what I look like. But every time I think of like Shatter, I imagine like a golden retriever. Because that's just the vibe that he gives off. She's like a nice friendly doggo. I think I should make this smaller. It's like this. And then this. Wait, who played the fake circus? What? I haven't heard of it. Do tell me. I will let you know. And then this part is over here. And then this part is blobby. Another blob. Very blobby. And this one is tiny blob. And then we have just tiny blob here, tiny blob here, tiny blob. I should probably get the colors so I can go over the line art. Freak Circus was my nickname. Yoga. I'm sorry. Freak Circus and yoga is such great. Yeah, you have pink and brown hair with eyes. Exactly. Exactly. I have split dye hair. Let me just sketch. Let me just this here. Oh fuck. Here. New sketch color. I like separating my layers so that it's easier to play around if I wanna. Let me go at the hair color. Now we can just play around. Oh. I will give you hair, child. You're no longer bald. I do think it's better if I don't cover up the arm for any of these. Maybe you should make it bigger since it's chibi. Look, exaggerating could be nice. There we go. Looks cute. Very cute. I need to catch myself. Sometimes I talk in the speak and it's scaring me.
Very cute too.
I remember back when I was in like, what was it? Art course? I used to scare some of my classmates with like this anime girl voice that I could do. There was this one guy that we would joke that we were siblings. But he had really shitty taste in anime. He liked to sort out online of all people. So it would freak him out by going,
Oni-chan, Oni-chan.
I didn't know what it meant back then. Because I was baited into saying it by a different friend. And they refused to explain why it was weird. Freak him out I did. Mission accomplished. Hey, just give me a little bit more here. It's a yandere visual novel. It's so good. It kind of has some horror elements in it, which I love. Ooh? 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 Oh, really? Oh, really? That sounds like my kind of thing. I kind of need to... I stopped feeding the fangirl within me years ago, and cringe culture is dead. I need to go back into playing like silly, freaking yandere visual novels. I keep seeing people talking about like The Kid at the Back, 14 Days with You. Like I keep watching from afar, thinking, man, those husbandos sure look great. Man, I sure wish I had time to go do these things. There's also this one, like, it was not a yandere visual novel, it was like a comedy one called A Date with Death, where you literally date death. It was very funny. And he is very baby girl. What's the only thing you made a video about in Stardew? I kept saying that. It was like, yeah, I said that I liked the character Willie. And someone in my chat thought it was very funny because, oh, you poor innocent soul. You don't know what Willie silly memes. I'm 20 fucking 3, guys. I guess because back then I wasn't super open about my age. Like Pure, it's such a. Oh, okay. I didn't finish reading. It has a horror scene which I love, and like Pure is such a husband material. He's like a lovesick puppy. He can even be. Oh, I need him. I need him now. Yes, I think I will write this down, and I will check it out. I can't promise that I will play it immediately. Like, I might play it like next year. Go ahead. This looks good. It looks fun. It looks like my kind of thing. Thank you very much. I shall save this for later. I'll bring it to my cave. Could it? No. Here. I have one thing here that's like the to watch list. Okay. Get your $1 billion and then retire to a cabin in the woods and play husband games all you want. Exactly. Exactly. This is what I'm hoping for. I want to just make my family happy, make a fuck ton of money so I can survive and make my family happy. Pay for like my sister's college or something. Pay for my college or something. And then just retire. Live in the woods forever. It's like my attack dog. And his name will be Thanatos. No joke, that is actually a thing that I like to do. I also love to travel. That is one thing that I like to do as well. Okay, I think we got the hair mostly right. I feel like I should make this bigger. Like the lower part. There we go. I think this one here is also so tiny. So it's switching the character's shoulders in the reference. Okay, here. Let me just liquefy this a little bit more. Quick. I'm going to bring the hair a little bit more here. Yeah. There we go. I feel so professional with this coffee shop music while I work. Like I leveled up. Like, oh my god, look at me, I have commissions. People want me to draw stuff. I was absolutely right about the coffee shop ambience helping. I don't know, it just made me wanna... It makes me wanna work. I guess because it makes me feel like I'm being watched. Not in a not creepy way. But it feels like... Because when you're in a coffee shop, right? I feel self-conscious. I feel self-conscious around basically anyone. So when I go to a coffee shop, I feel like I have to pretend like I know what I'm doing and pretend like I have everything, my shit together. So the last time I've been to one, I put I had to wait. I had to sit down and wait. So I just put my backpack on a, like, sitting next to me. And just pretended like I had something important to do. While I waited, I don't think I fooled anyone with my silly little cat backpack, with my silly little pins on it, and my silly little Avril Lavigne wannabe eyeliner, but I hope I did. I can dream. It's bundle dating sim where the love interests are not actually into you. Like that, and every time a player picks a romance option, it permanently makes the game more. That is so funny. I was thinking of this one, it was a dating sim, but it wasn't a dating sim. It was called I Just Want to Be Single. And the whole point is that the main character is Arrow Ace. Or supposed to be Arrow Ace. I think it's supposed to be Arrow Ace. And if you get too close to the girl and you fall in love with her, the game ends and you lose. It's like this person who just really, really wants to be single forever. I would love to play it at some point. Cause it's like my whole thing. I'm the anti-Cupid. It's right up my alley. It's my vibe. You know what else is my vibe? Bread. Grandma bought this one bread that I really like. It's made of milk. And it's just sitting there in the kitchen. And I'm thinking, I'm too lazy to cook dinner. What if I just chomp on bread? After the stream is over. It's so good. I freaking love milk bread. It feels sweeter. Also, yeah, we really are past the 3-hour mark. I should probably end stream soon, but I wanted to at least like finish one more sketch. We've been surprisingly productive today. Usually when I do an art stream, I do nothing. I just sit there and talk the entire time. Just like I did with video games. I just pause the video game and spend the next hour just saying random stuff. I'm glad I actually managed to do something. Milk bread. Hey, you banged out like, what, 3 roughs? Yeah, basically, yeah. This one is the 3rd one. Even the doggos are proud of me. Thank you, doggo. Ow. Oof. Bark, bark. Bark. Just set this one up in that stream, yeah. I'm very proud of myself. I finally managed to be productive. Yeah, maybe I should do this, like, more often. Just have a chill stream where I can just work. Gonna end this. I'm gonna get something to eat because I'm getting hungry. So did I finish a single bit? I'm dying. Hey, I feel you. I take so long to do things. I'm missing so many opportunities because of that. Like, speed comes with time. You'll get it eventually. Okay, how do I sketch this out? The hardest panel took me a week, Arc. Yes. Actually. Remember that one panel? Okay, the one from the video. From the video that I made, the story time bit. Oh no, I opened the wrong. Oh no, I opened the wrong one. Cancel, 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 cancel. Stop loading the file, please. Okay. From the story time one, the JoJo panel sequence took me actual months. What the fuck was wrong with me? In my defense, the JoJo art style is really hard. And I insisted on recreating it by hand instead of tracing it. Because this is what I mean when I say like my perfectionism is my greatest strength and also my weakness. I will spend so long on tiny little details that don't fucking matter. I will learn a lot of nice skills during it, but that's because I refuse to do anything else that would have been faster. The JoJo panel, yeah, the JoJo panel. It's slowly opening, it's like around here. Out of like here. You stare at the trees and not the forest, yeah. I stare at the freaking trees, man. It's like... Even your computer is like, bro, you're done, don't open this again. Yeah. We have the entire art for that video here. Plus a couple of other stuff, like random doodles that I made during it because I was so... like... I was taking so long during it. All the thumbnails and stuff. I just realized that I forgot to make the man, like, joke be actually cinematic. I should have had black bars on it. It's already out. It's already out. Nothing to do now. And like random fan art, random little sketches here and there. Random shit. Okay, the finished panels are here. Yeah, I have the JoJo panel sequence. Here. This fuck-ass idea of mine to just recreate the JoJo art style took me several months of my time. Actual months just for 3 little panels. Every time I see the middle panel, I think of Riri. Yeah, because Riri took it and made it his profile picture. Because he said he related to it and make it look like him. This is like the part 4 art style specifically. Because I took it from Yoshikage Kira panels, where he was like talking on the phone. And then I have this one, which is from part 2. I recreated myself as one of the Pillar Men. Okay, I'm gonna end stream because I'm pretty sure Grandma is home. Let me close this. Don't save. Let me close this one and save. Let me raid someone really quick. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. It was a very nice stream. I'm surprised by how nice it was. It was very chill. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do anything. I saw with full teeth when I see this. Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Oh, I ain't dogging. I didn't have a very good experience with my AMD graphics card.
Okay, so I'm thinking, yeah, Yuki, yeah. I wanna raid Yuki. Yuki is really cool, Yuki is really hardworking. Pretty as songs, exactly. So please say hi to Yuki. Yuki's the best. I also added a shirt for her. Yay! Yuki is so nice. I love Yuki so much. Yeah, I actually haven't been able to. I haven't spoken to her much, especially not on her chat. So I'm hoping I want to send good vibes. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I will be back on the same time. Basically around the same time. I'll be probably doing the same thing, either just drawing or playing video games. I hope everyone has a really nice day. And I hope you have a lot of strength for this week. Because it is Monday. I need to do homework. Hello. Hi, Yuki. Okay. We got our readers.
Hello, voice and visual.
I'll tell her that you said hi. Okay. Let's go read. I'll see you next week. Oh, not next week. I hopefully I will see you this Thursday. Cause we got Minecraft this week. Here's your heart. I actually did have a raid message. It was a JoJo reference. It was sheer heart attack.
Lola.
yeah. You don't have to use it, of course. Please use whatever you prefer. Or not use anything at all if you also prefer it. Thank you. Okay, I gotta go now because Grandma is looking at me funny. Bye bye!